Man, went back to Blue Factory settings. What y'all think of that fight, out of curiosity?
Which one? We only had one good one.
That was the.
I can't think of their names right now.
Nope. Oh man.
Nope.
What's buddy name? The goddamn Terminator versus the little Hispanic dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best fight.
That was the best fight, but even then, it went better than. It's better than I think it could have gone. After the whole snafu where he actually held him up, because I missed that.
Yeah,
I got hungry in the middle of the fight, and I was in the kitchen fucking making quick wings from fucking Walmart and shit. So,
Hey, shout out to the wings.
hey, they were trash though. I was hungry. I was trying to save time. Super trash.
It was. I mean, it was expected. I'll say that. No one expected Logan to win. But
Let's bring us in. We live, baby.
hey, we in there.
Bing, bing.
Shout out to the red background.
Red background. What we doing over here?
Nah, just on the string, a little something different.
Oh yeah, I messed that up last week too. Still said 100th episode.
Nah, you fine. Don't worry about
clear.
that. You good. We had 102.
102.
Hey, Dev, real quick. Let me get your thoughts on you gone. You've been gone for a minute.
2 episodes.
Yeah, but you missed 100.
That
was a big one.
Yeah, that was. I am not happy about that. But it was.
Hey, what's up, Miko?
Your boy had some other stuff going on. I had to take a little time for myself, so definitely enjoyed that little bit of time off. But I definitely wish I would have been here.
I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks.
Little mental health. Where you going at?
Absolutely nowhere.
All right.
Just gonna sit at home and in my underwear and do nothing.
Take a mental break, man. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
Nah, I got a little something planned for the end of July.
Hey, Miko, you can still pull up if you ain't doing nothing. Hey, feel free to slide through.
Pull up on me.
All we doing tonight is we chilling. We chilling tonight. We just watching the game.
Watching my guys try to. Oh, it's not going well.
Yeah, Manny's Atlanta Hawks versus the Philadelphia 76ers.
Gang.
Keep in mind that Facebook, we're behind about 15 seconds where the game starts, so don't look at us to do play-by-play. We ain't doing that tonight. We just have the games on the background. We're watching it. That's a good 3. And we're going to go ahead and just talk about a few others. Dad, take a phone call. Yeah. Manny, how's everything been, man? How do we go?
It started off kind of rough. And
pull up, Miko.
I was just kind of chilling. Like, that's it. We ain't doing much at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out, though. I ain't going to lie. So
burned out from what?
Just life, bro. It's just a lot.
Yeah. Well,
so
that's why I'm glad to always have you here every Friday, man.
Yeah. Just
come through, kick it with the people, and sit back and enjoy what you can.
Yeah, I'm due for another vacation. I think I'm going to do something at the end of July. Go to Colorado Springs to this drift event. It's like those who play Forza, it's like the real life version of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to my boy Zach. Yeah, it's gonna be litty if I make it.
Was that like the event you went to in New Mexico a while ago?
It was like that. It's gonna be like that, but bigger. It's like the event.
Okay.
So my boy taking the car up there. I might fly back into Oklahoma City and ride up, be on the pit crew.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You changing tires?
That's all I do when I go. My boy go through tires like, depending on how many passes, depending on how big the track is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna load up the truck, put the car on there, throw as many tires as we can in there, a cooler, a tent.
Would you race?
Nah.
Have you seen Ford vs. Ferrari?
Yeah.
What you think of the movie?
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she was
fantastic. I'm not a
Ford
guy, but I love that movie.
Yeah. Dev, have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty good. I recommend it.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah. Christian Bale in that thing.
Oh, okay.
They doing this without.
Oh, it's like an actual like budgeted film, like a.
Yeah, it's Matt Damon's in that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like just some side project or something.
Nah. Ford vs. Ferrari, but yeah, big time movie.
Okay, yeah. Definitely check it out, man.
Man, can I ask you some Atlanta questions?
Sure, let's go.
Migos dropped today. Culture 3.
Yes, sir.
What'd you think?
Initial listens, I've been up in the middle of the night like all week from like 11 p.m. to like 3-4 in the morning.
What's up, Megan?
So I initial listen, I listened to it on the TV, and it was like through the TV on YouTube. I was just there, and I'm just like, it's a couple tracks. I said I need some 808s. So, you know, put it on the speaker in the house, then I put it on my headset. I'm starting to get through. I know there's like 3 tracks off Rip that I like, which I think it's 19 tracks on it.
Yeah, it's like a old school album.
Yeah, and I haven't gone through it enough yet, but the more I listen to it, the more I like it. But I mean, I've never been a hardcore Migos fan, honestly. It took me a while to get on with them. I was living here back when they, you know, started popping. So
is that a you thing or was that an Atlanta thing?
I would say a mixture of both. I don't think a lot of people gave them credit because they're like, "Oh, them boys from Gwinnett, they ain't from the city." But shit, I'm from Decatur. I ain't from Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta, but I live in Decatur.
All right, so how far is Gwinnett from?
It's about 20 minutes, depending on traffic.
Gwinnett, isn't that
It
where?
could be an hour and 20 minutes too.
It could be bad.
Yeah.
Shit, don't sleep.
Gwinnett, isn't that where Lou Williams went to high school at?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't. Shit, I barely know where I went to high school at.
Because Lou Williams came straight from high school to the NBA. So I'm curious.
Yeah. So
I thought that's where he went to school. I need to look that up.
Yeah. So
What's up, Tina?
And the last NBA player I know, what high school they came out of with Dwight Howard. I think he went to Great Atlanta Christian Academy.
Yeah, he did.
But that's one of them schools where you good at basketball. You kind of. It's the what's that school y'all got here?
Montrose.
Not maybe that one, but that's not the one I was thinking of.
That's where Beasley and Kevin Durant went at.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's like one of those. Like, you don't live in the district, private school.
Then you got Oak Hill and VA.
Yeah, Oak Hill.
Oak Hill, we had powerhouse for years.
Nah,
I don't know. Did he get that? Did Dwight Howard get that one?
No way.
Yep, they gave it to him. And Danny Green ain't playing for the Sixers tonight, is he?
Is he hurt? I didn't see anything about that.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he said he's out, limping off the court with the right calf strain.
Oh, wow, he got it on.
He got hurt in the game. And that basket counts too as well.
It did.
Yeah, it did. But even then, if it don't go well, it was a good ride. Cause like just like New York, they ain't expecting New York to do what they did. They didn't expect us to do what we doing. And going into Philly, taking game 1 was big. Like now, I'm not on that high horse like I was with New York because I thought we could beat New York.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, y'all can beat Philly.
Yeah.
But Julius Randle was
He was horrific.
disappointment in that match. Like that made it way easier for you all to win.
He would, but he
What's
lacks,
good, John?
He lacks experience. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean, Trey lacks experience, and Trey was doing it.
But he been in the league, and it was Randall's first year, so
No,
not first year. What, second?
because wasn't Randall was on the championship team?
No.
No. He got traded the year before.
No,
that.
he signed with the Knicks.
Yeah.
But when Tibbs came in, that just changed everything up.
So I mean, it's kind of like the Julio effect. Like another coach.
Oh shit! I want to ask you about that. Julio Jones got traded. Man, how you feel, dude? Got a bunch of Atlanta questions for you.
Bittersweet, man. So Julio asked for that. Don't blame him because ever since Kyle Shanahan left, even before then, we go through an offensive coordinator every 2 years, and they either get fired or they do real well and get hired. Well, that's it, Mike. I meant Kyle, but if I didn't, but yeah. So he wanted to get traded. He's getting up there, and not that he's not. He has been sort of glass house these past 2 years, but I mean, I don't blame him. You gotta look out for yourself, and I think contracts could have been restructured on the other people's behalf. So, but if not, I mean, they drafted this tight end, and we'll see how Pitts do. But Pitts ain't Julio, and I think we should have got more in the second round pick for him.
Yeah, that was tough. That was almost as bad as the Hopkins trade.
Just a second round pick. But the thing is, his contract was so heavy.
But it
was
Julio.
so giant that but Julio's also, like you said, everything you said is exactly why moving him was reason. Injuries. Yeah. He's 32 too as well. Young man in the world, but old man in football.
Yeah, but we paying Matt Ryan how much?
To be ineffective, he's 36 too as well.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I would have.
What's good? Hey, Uncle Lou Jr., baby.
Yeah, I would have went.
What up, fool?
I would have went and got that quarterback, honestly.
Let's see. Trey Lance went 3. Which quarterback you told? Justin Fields?
It didn't fucking matter because
Mac Jones?
I went.
Who dropped?
Who dropped? We told him.
Mac Jones dropped.
Mac Jones went 15.
Yeah, so like I don't really believe in Alabama quarterbacks because I really watch college football. Nick Saban does the best with game managers. Like he's pretty much playing the game through someone else's back. He's the controller. He's player one, and then the quarterback is in the game. So
I mean, you saw Tua look this past year.
So they're getting better though. Like all his Alabama quarterbacks are slowly getting better. But like you got to think about who I can't even think. That's OU quarterback, but what Alabama quarterback came into the league during the Saban era that's still playing right now?
Is A.J. McCarron still a backup?
He ain't starting.
Nah, he not.
Any of them starters?
You damn. Yeah.
What's his name?
Tua, because he's fresh.
Hurts, Jalen Hurts up in Philly, but he really. I think that year Oklahoma's what really put him on the map.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of question marks with him in Alabama.
Yeah, I think OU did a lot for him, getting him there. I just don't. Yeah, and then the Big 12, they like the.
That's like the 13th grade when it comes to football.
Yeah, so they
13,
pass
14th
the ball,
grade.
but they make you a better passer.
Yeah,
they throw the ball in the Big 12. SEC be gonna run.
Mahomes is Big 12.
Man, but
Mayfield's Big 12.
You're a better passer on the collegiate level, though.
I'm talking about the collegiate level as far as the SEC versus the Big 12.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is like. It forces the Big 12 forces you to be a better passer because that's how they play typically.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Their defenses are set up.
It's a passing
but
league.
it doesn't always translate, obviously, because Alabama has no big name quarterback still in the league right now, other than potentially A.J. McCarron. Like it translates well for the college level, but it doesn't always. It doesn't. It's weird. Like quarterbacks are just so. That's why I don't understand. Like I get you want to find fresh, good young quarterbacks, but. It seems to me like the quarterback position is the most high risk, high reward position because but I don't understand why they put so much stock when there's so many other good position players that comes out.
Come on now. If you don't have a quarterback, you have nothing.
I'm not saying that, but
traditionally your quarterback usually stays in the league longer than most if they're good. They're not if you have a good O-line.
You're talking about 20 years.
Yeah.
That's it. But okay, so the average across the NFL for players, regardless of position, is 3 years. That's the average.
Yeah, for sure.
All the way across the board. If you have a good quarterback, that may be extended a little bit longer. But again, we've seen it time and time again. Like quarterbacks in certain divisions don't.
I'm talking
translate well.
I'm talking like out of all the positions, you take the elite out of all the positions, like the elite DBs, the elite quarterbacks, the elite running backs, elite receivers. Who stays in the league the longest? Your elite quarterback.
Yeah, but they're also the biggest busts too.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying
they're high risk, high reward.
The high risk, high. I mean, it's absolutely true.
And so that's why I'm like, I get it. You need a good quarterback to be successful, but for certain teams, if you have a middle of the road quarterback, let's say a solid B.
What's good, AJ?
You have a solid B quarterback. I don't understand what is why the onus to go out there and draft one of these guys when you you have holes defensively, holes offense on your offensive line. You go out there and you draft the first round quarterback in the top 10, but your offensive line was 28th. To me, if you got a solid B, a solid starter, why not plug the holes on your offensive line to keep these quarterbacks safe and healthy?
Are you talking about Atlanta specifically, though?
No.
Okay,
not Atlanta.
Because Atlanta problem is, I don't think the offensive line is trash. Our defense is so trash. Our offense is always starting from the fucking 2-yard line and shit. So, my personal, but I haven't scouted past the draft class this year. I would like to say these people are looking into the future, the future, and maybe next. The goal every year is to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for the head coach, especially for the players, because you don't win, you don't stay. Yeah, you got a job. So I don't think certain teams, man, there's some teams that tank, but that's a organization like, hey,
yeah.
So
and I say that coming from because that's always been my biggest thing with the Cowboys was they'll go out and even back when Manziel was coming out. Jerry Jones was hot for it. And Steven, literally had to talk him off the cliff from pulling the trigger on that and say, hey, we need Zach Martin. We don't need him. And that was the best draft decision we've made in the last 20 years because that dude's a future Hall of Famer. So,
what did you think about Dak getting all that money?
Should have drafted Manziel, if you ask me.
Shut up, Rick. I'm okay. Look, I'll say this. Truthfully, I'm going to be truthful. I didn't think he deserved it.
I don't think anybody does.
Not because Dak isn't good. Not because I don't like Dak. Nothing like that. But when Mahomes got his $500 million contract, he had just won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Dak just got a $410 million contract, and he hasn't made it out the second round.
And even then, Mahomes still put up numbers after he got his check.
And so Dak puts up numbers, but again, Romo put up numbers, hella numbers, but we didn't get out the second round. So, and that's a future Hall of Famer right there.
Yep.
So for me, it's like, cool, I want you to have the money, but at some point, there's got to be a level of earning there. And not only that, at the time that he was asking for all of this money, we still had to re-sign Van Der Esch. We still had to re-sign C.D. Lamb. We had to sign C.D. Lamb coming up because we had just drafted him. Mm-hmm. So we had to sign him. We had to re-sign Amari Cooper, the other linebacker, Jalen Smith. We had people to re-sign. And so it was like, bro, if you take this $400 million, that's going to severely affect the money going around to everybody else.
So Lou asks, so who are you going to go get?
What's that?
As far as quarterbacks go.
If y'all remember at the time, I'm pretty sure I said it. I don't know if I said it on a podcast or just us talking. At the time, what I would have done or what I was talking about doing was Brady was a free agent. We were either at let Dak go or sign him to the franchise tag.
Time Brady wasn't coming. Julio Jones wasn't coming.
Look,
he said that.
Call it what you want. Julio said he don't want to come to the Cowboys. Yeah. But my thing was sign Brady, trade up to get Tua, let Tua play behind. It didn't matter if it was Tua or whomever.
Who you gonna get rid of to do all
You would have signed Brady and drafted Tua?
That's too much. What y'all gonna give him?
Do you know what Brady signed for? He signed for less than $20 million. It wasn't like that big a deal to sign Brady.
2 years for was it 50
no, it was less
million, something like that.
Yeah, it was like 24 point something million a year. So that's a huge bargain.
Who are you trading? Who are you trading for?
You trade Dak. You trade Dak to move up in the draft.
You could have at point. There was talks about trading Dak to Miami.
Exactly, to move up in the draft.
That's
so
true.
we could have got Tua, and if we could have signed Brady in that prior offseason, signed him, Tua would have had 2 to 3 years to come up behind the GOAT, in many people's opinion. Why not? What's any different than Aaron Rodgers being signed and people were critical of Green Bay because they still had Favre, but he still had 2 years to come up and learn from one of the greatest of all times, and then look what he did. As soon as he got the chance, he won the Super Bowl because he learned from someone that you can learn from.
Well, there was that question going around when Tom Brady was looking for a new team and whatnot when the season started. Was it Belichick winning those Super Bowls or was it Brady winning those Super Bowls?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. But he proved.
Yeah, we saw the answer to that one.
He just proved.
And that's another thing, coming full circle back to Atlanta. They probably like, well, shit, we just going to give Tom some time, Like, I mean, you're going to let him come up in the NFC South and in it. Cause
him being in y'all division is just going to push Atlanta to do something. They're going to push y'all to do something with Matt Ryan.
It's wild card season.
Yeah,
it's wild. Right now we playing for the wild card.
Look,
in my opinion,
if you make it to the show, make it.
But then you still got it, and even then, Tampa Bay is probably gonna be in the way anyway.
Yeah.
So you got to play them 2, maybe 3 times a year trying to get a Super Bowl.
That's tough. That's tough on anybody.
It's a small. It's not as big a rivalry as it is with the Saints, but yeah, it's gonna if Atlanta plays at a high level, like that rivalry with Tampa Bay is gonna come up because Tampa Bay can stink up a game. No matter, Tom Brady's good for one bad game a year.
Yeah, he's gonna give you one. He ain't gonna be at tip top.
Can we hope that one bad game comes to Atlanta? But no, he usually crushes his divisional opponents.
Yeah, that's fair. It's usually someone, or it's the worst team in the division that he stinks up against.
Yeah.
And like when he was fucking in New England, and the Jets just had their number for some reason.
I thought didn't he have trouble beating he had trouble beating the Ravens or the Chiefs at one point?
Brady?
Yeah.
Brady?
Nah.
No, it was the Jets.
Oh, the Jets. Okay.
Yeah, the Jets. Like for some
For
reason,
that's like a year.
that was like their kryptonite. Like
Somebody Dizzo.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. I was like, oh, so we live. I ain't gonna shout out the code.
You about to shout the code?
I ain't about to do that.
You can't give nobody the keys.
Oh, what's good, baby?
Who this here? Oh,
How you feeling?
hello. What up? What up,
Hey,
dog?
man, let me ask you this. Well, get off this Tom Brady Cowboys talk.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta piss off me.
Alright.
I ain't worried about the fan base.
Alright.
That just sounds ridiculous. Just I'll let you talk for a little bit, but I'm done with that. All right. Your plan was fantastic, though.
it was solid.
It was
doable.
it was a solid plan,
It was doable.
but Brady picked the team.
Yeah.
Teams don't pick Brady.
Yeah.
Trey Young, City of Atlanta. What does that mean to you?
I fucking love it, yo. Cause like, and that was at first it was like, why did we trade? Well, we could have had Luka,
Could have had Luka.
but Luka had a better core around him when he
One
started.
for one swap.
From starting off,
For his rookie season, Porzingis wasn't playing that year, but he still
yeah,
had,
Porzingis was here. I'm good.
But
I got a
like,
cup.
the Dallas was a better team when Luka got there. I think Dallas was the better team. Whole team. Atlanta was still super young, and then once he came into the first series when he came through New York with that confidence and was backing it up, that was beautiful. I liked it. He knew he could beat them, and he's a little more humble now because he know what Philly can do.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's one thing if he came into Philly, he still kept the energy, but he wasn't like confident with talking shit as much. Well, they said he's the biggest shit talker and one of the biggest shit talkers in the league.
Well, I love that bow he had at the end of Game 5.
Yeah.
After he hit that, I don't know what it was, maybe like 33 feet.
Yeah. So
That three, that thing was nasty.
and then
I'm
playing
good
with
for
Vince
them.
Carter,
Appreciate it.
that helped.
The veteran presence in the
Yeah.
locker room, it absolutely does.
Rondo helped, I believe. Even
Until he
before
got
the
traded
trade.
for Lou,
Yeah.
which, by the way, Lou, I looked it up, went to South Gwinnett High School.
Yes, yeah, South Gwinnett. So I don't even know where that is. So like, as a kid growing up, we didn't go to Gwinnett. Only reason I went to Gwinnett is to take my mama something to work because she worked up there. And then we used to go to year one for car parts for old cars. That's it.
It's like the Fast and the Furious.
Actually, yeah.
Was Ludacris running that garage?
Nah, he was in Miami. You saw the movie. Dude, you know they're all real. So
I'm calling the Trey versus Book finals, man.
Man, you crazy.
that would be.
I can dream, can I?
I would love that. I would.
I would. That's what I want to see.
I would pay to go to Atlanta to sit outside the arena because I'll be out of money by the time I get there. But yeah, I'm for that. But
I would love.
we're gonna be realists here, and no one. I think Brooklyn has it. Brooklyn got it, yo.
You think so?
Yeah, it's
real.
it's,
You think Brooklyn's winning it all?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I say Brooklyn versus Phoenix for the finals.
That's what I say.
Yep.
I think Brooklyn versus Phoenix, but
Oh, turn that mic. Let's get on this camera. Turn that mic dead for me.
the
I'm sorry, the camera,
Yeah, I'm
not the mic. Yeah, camera, yeah. There it is. Easy. Damn. You're coming to focus.
So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Trey. I'm still trying to get my MLK Trey Young jersey. So it'll be my next purchase after I pay some bills.
You'll wear it all summer.
Sure, I might start wearing the podcast.
yeah. Wear the shit out of it.
And I'm getting a Julio Jones jersey.
You
A
getting the
Titans
Titans
jersey?
one?
I'll kick you from right here, bye.
I would wear. We had to ask.
Question, man.
We
That's
had
what
to
he's
ask.
asking.
Why would I do that?
We had to ask, bro, because you love the player.
I love the player, but I don't want the player we had, you know.
Look, I bought.
Julio is our he's gonna go in the ring of honor in the Benz. He's the best receiver we had, and I had a Julio Jones jersey, but somebody who shall not be named lost it somehow. I'm pretty sure something bad happened to it, but lost a lot of stuff important to me a few years ago.
I saw
But-
somebody on YouTube burning it.
Hey, yeah, light skin about 5'4".
I ain't gonna say. Ain't gonna say.
All I saw is the lighter in the street.
So yeah, nah, I'm not the fan that's burning Julio's jersey. Thank you for all you done. I'm getting the Julio jersey. I'm getting the Trey jersey. I'm gonna get a Cunha jersey, and I'm still trying to acquire a Chipper Jones jersey.
Oh, that's throwback.
Oh, damn.
He
Yeah,
taking
for
it
real.
back.
Atlanta
Damn.
Braves.
Oh, that's So
I ain't gonna front. I had an Emmett Arizona Cardinals jersey because it was a fucking Emmitt Smith,
Ugh.
and it didn't matter. Did I like it?
You still got it?
No, absolutely
Think about
not.
it.
I don't still have it, but I was like, this is my goat. This is my goat, and
30 years from now,
They sent that thing on clearance, Walmart.
30
$3.
30 years from now, if we still wearing throwback jerseys, which I'm sure it's gonna go out and come back again. 30
it
years from now,
always does.
which
Yeah.
Julio jersey you think is gonna cost more? The Tennessee one? That's even if they win a Super Bowl. The Tennessee one or the Atlanta one?
Tennessee.
Atlanta
Alabama.
Atlanta costs
Alabama's
more right
gonna be
now.
there.
I only say that because it's going to be rare.
You know
Now,
how
hold a
many-
second. When the last time you see someone actually wear a football jersey outside like a football game?
no one does
I'm bringing that
anymore.
back. I'm gonna
Nah.
start wearing them on the road.
2006.
Like the NBA jersey is one thing because it's like a tank top, so you can
Yeah.
wear that. That's cool. But
Now, I did wear
an NFL jersey.
I wore my Julio Jones jersey on Sundays when I was living in Oklahoma.
Well, that's Sundays though. I'm talking like a Wednesday.
I'm not going to the game.
Like, just
at the
Wednesday.
bar. Going to the bar, like something like that.
If I'm going to a bar on a
it's
Sunday,
to watch a
wearing
game.
Julio.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking like just
No,
random.
it's like a Wednesday. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like just running errands.
Yeah, exactly. Just wearing the jersey.
Picking up the dry cleaners
Yeah,
and shit.
there
like
it is
that.
right
Nah,
there.
nah.
Yeah.
Nah,
So
absolutely not.
I wear it on Sundays. Don't care what we doing. Like I wear it on Sundays. Don't care what we doing. I wear it.
Oh, Will say he wear a football team jersey at the St. Charles Mall.
You wear a Band-Aid over your face too with one leg up.
Damn.
Oh damn!
Damn.
Hey, Uncle
Was it
Luke, you ain't gonna let me
backwards?
just do that to you, are you?
Was it
He
backwards?
said, was it backwards?
Not backwards.
With the Band-Aid under the eye.
With a headband?
That moment that had the. Hey, y'all remember the jeans with the NBA logos on the
Oh,
jump?
God. And the Air Force Ones and the coats.
The Air Force One Jordans?
Oh,
I'll just
yeah.
drop you off in St. Louis.
Yeah. Stop it.
I could just hear somebody saying that. Like, why you got that jersey on? Oh, what, you a Redskin fan? No, nigga, why do you have the jersey on? Like, go take it off.
Yeah. Sometimes
I'm a
Monday-
Cowboy fan too, but just don't wear it.
I remember back in the early 2000s, you used to always see people with football jerseys. You don't see that. I can't remember the last time I seen someone wear one.
But yeah,
Like all across the board. That's just been
Maybe like older
been turned
people.
off.
but
Like older people.
in Atlanta,
wear 'em.
I mean, even they just wear the hat.
And Mexicans.
You get it, but you can wear a shirt
Right.
versus a jersey.
yeah, but in Atlanta we wear baseball jerseys and basketball jerseys out in the street no matter what. We do. 'Cause
Have you been to State Farm Arena?
I ain't been since the Phillips Arena.
Okay. I heard great things about this arena.
Oh yeah, I mean, way better than the first one. My first basketball game was in the Omni when Dominique Wilkins was playing. That it was no shit a rust bucket. Like the building was rusting. So we had a they talking shit about me.
No, we
Oh.
He talking shit about
He
you.
said-
I got more in
But
here.
Hey, tell him to call me. I could put him on here.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, call Rick phone because Rick can put you on, like,
I could put him on the
he
pod.
can patch you through.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I've been there when it was the Phillips Arena. It was nice.
Huh?
I actually did a few events in there.
Yeah.
In high school.
Okay.
But when they redid it, from what I've seen in the renderings and what's going on, I think it's pretty dope. So, cause you know, it's the Bench is right next door to them. Same train station. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He's talking about deodorant and shit.
Dude, talking to me ain't so much in this pod. By the time I get down to Atlanta, I'm gonna know exactly what to do, where to go, how to move about.
I don't know about that. I ain't through that like that.
You underground mayor of Atlanta.
Only outside the zip code.
That's Uncle Lou Jr. Jr.
It can't be.
No, it's not. That's probably one of my kids. I can tell by the knock.
That's Rick.
What's up? We ain't got no Fortnite.
Oh, Miko said he's gonna pull up, right?
Pull up. Pull up on me.
What's going on with you, baby? How you feeling? Oh, so.
There it is.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we perfected before the night's over with.
Had to clean that up a bit.
Yeah. Welcome to the casting couch.
I appreciate it. You know, all black. You know, what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm getting down too as well.
All black energy.
What you got? Hennessy White, Don Julio 42, or Avion 44?
Seems like we're going back in time. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Hey, what I
What
say?
is that right there? Let me see that. Oh, damn.
What I say?
He said Don Julio.
Hennessy 42 or 44?
Fix that camera for the Gold Couch, please, Dev, if you don't mind. That's it. Ooh, this is that. Where'd you get this bottle from?
Oh, this was down at the liquor store, but that shit's like $150 each.
Baller,
Yeah, I'm saying this ain't. Yeah, I recognize this bottle.
We know how much it
shared it
costs.
with us.
Hell yeah,
You're
well, there's
fucking
only a little
mad.
bit left,
Let me.
We know how much it costs.
only a little bit left.
Oh, Will say Uncle Lou says that. He said that I'm going to work right now, but I'm gonna cook Manny later.
Okay. We'll see.
Look at that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you already know where's that.
Shout out to Miko, man.
It's all good.
I'm not drinking none of that shit. But
Why
it's,
not?
it's a very because I don't drink tequila.
Yeah, he don't mess with
Dude,
it.
I used to not drink tequila before I had 1942 tequila, and then
The world,
yeah.
The world is ready.
the world doesn't deserve me on tequila.
Hey, now what's your? Yeah,
What are
you
you
a
doing?
tequila man. What's your favorite tequila?
Probably Avion 44.
That,
Between that and the Clase Azul.
that's the one in the.
But that is good, though.
who wants
I mean,
Let me
I'm
finish
drinking
this cup.
vodka, but I'll take a shot because you brought it.
want to drink?
Yeah, I take a shot, but I don't want nothing crazy.
Okay.
I'll
what
try
he
it.
says now.
I'll try it later.
Yeah,
Right.
hey, grab some more plastics here.
Yeah, we got.
Just a
It's
little.
BNY
bit.
102,
Just a little bit.
102 proof.
Oh shit!
You gonna drink some?
Just a tad, but not right now.
A shot?
No. I need less than
That's what I'm
that.
saying. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey man,
Enjoy yourself. Yeah, appreciate
Don't hate
it.
on the man that knows his limits.
It is.
Never will. Never will.
Man, there is.
Is that 2 Chainz up there? Nah, it's not 2 Chainz.
Change.
He don't sit that
Appreciate
far
I'm about
back.
to say. boy,
That's like, hey, that's what I'm
sitting
saying.
that far
They
back.
zoomed in. I was like, that's it. They soon they brought it back. I was like, ain't him.
Nah.
Hey, look, this ain't the Mayweather fight, man. They gonna get their money's worth coming
Well,
in.
even then, with the game with the half coming, I think that it's a good time to be down. 'Cause remember game 1, they went in up. Doc and it's Doc Rivers. They went in there. They figured
That was
something
definitely a
out.
foul, motherfucker. What are you
Right?
doing?
Why is he even?
I hate that shit.
We
You
should-
jumped into him.
The MLK jerseys should be the official home jersey of the Atlanta Hawks next year.
He was mad. This was a foul.
Look at this right here. Thibault. Great defensive player, too, as well.
Like, come on.
That's classic, dude.
He
That's
did
classic.
kind of
That's
jump
classic.
into him though.
He did, yeah. Trey did jump into
Bro, I'm
him.
not-
But everybody
But Reggie
does
Miller
that.
did that for
I
years.
want them to
Everybody
start
does
calling
who?
offensive fouls on shit like that.
You said
like,
who did
start
it?
calling
Reggie
offensive
Miller, you know.
fouls.
Oh,
Cause it's bull.
Yeah, that guy.
You can't like, when you're deliberately jumping into another player, like that should be an offensive foul.
But
Right.
but that won't be. Don't change it up this year because everybody.
Yeah,
doing
well,
it.
yeah, it's too late now. But next year they need to make that clear. Like, no, that's an offensive foul from now on.
We're going to figure that out.
Cut that
Mixing
shit
it.
out.
In the meantime, throw
Oh, okay.
your cups up, your plastic up. Shout out to Miko coming through.
Clutch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, last time I checked, man, it's supposed to be just you and me on this pod, right?
Yeah, everybody quit on us.
Oh, my bad.
Everybody just showed up out of nowhere. We could have been in this
I
game.
was trying to put it on Miko.
Oh, all good, all good.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
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 to it, absolutely.
Of course.
Oh, that shit's smooth.
Oh, God.
That shit's smooth.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
We just
I
saw
don't
the
even
alley.
like tequila like that, but
That's what I'm saying. Like I never drank. Like the only tequila I drink occasionally would be Patron.
Ugh, that's not real.
Shit is not real.
But the homie Nick Johnson put me on the 1942.
Hey, shout out to Nick. I met this man when we was down in Texas. His boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Good Peoples.
Where you at though?
Nope, don't do it.
He's still down in Texas doing his thing. Still going to school.
Down in Houston, yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out
Man,
to him.
man shed 1 tear when James Harden was traded.
Oh man,
one single.
It was just
foul.
a good game.
Got him. What about that one? He
I
ran
li-
into the backup.
I like the Ben Simmons versus Trae
Yeah,
Young
that's
matchup.
tough.
Are you gonna share the tip when LeBron go get Russ next year?
Who?
That's not going to happen.
Who is he gonna go get?
It's a rumor.
That's a rumor.
Who is he gonna
There's a whole
get?
lot of rumors.
Russ.
You know, the
ain't
Lakers do
doing
this every single year, or the offseason social media where they post everybody's photo. Dame Lillard, I already seen him in the Photoshop Lakers jersey. I ain't worried about that. They ain't got nothing to offer.
it. I legit don't.
Did you see
think-
that roster against the Phoenix Suns? They look
Yeah.
old. They look
Yeah.
tired.
They did.
And did you see the the number of players, like that graphic where all the players that they let go are still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Rondo,
I
Julius
think you posted it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson. All the players that they let go are still in the playoffs. It's like, do y'all think that might have contributed to them?
Some of them had to get
it
rid of to
goes-
get LeBron. But shout out to the Lakers scout department.
It goes.
'Cause they know
back-
what they're doing.
It
Obviously.
goes back to my text.
Your text.
I'm not taking anything from LeBron. But bruh, I'm 36 years old.
You better take something from LeBron.
I was watching LeBron play basketball when I was in the 12th grade. We was in class sneaking highlights, sneaking to watch highlights of LeBron.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
He's up there.
He's tired, bruh.
What you said about Big Ben Simmons guarding Trey, that's a testament to how good he is. Because Trey is my size.
He be
Ben
dog-
Simmons.
He be
Ben-
dog.
Yeah.
Bro, Ben Simmons is the next. No, I ain't gonna say that because I'm about to start some shit.
Go ahead.
Man,
You
go on and
started-
say it,
You
dude.
started it. You already
But
opened the bag.
I've said this before.
Pandora's box.
I've said this before. Ben Simmons, to me personally, is the next LeBron. If he develops a shot, if you're talking about what he can do, his court vision, court IQ, defensively, being able to get to the basket as far as just driving, he's literally like another, and he's 6'10". He's literally another LeBron minus he can't shoot for shit. But if he develops a consistent, dependable shot, tell me what's the difference between Ben Simmons and LeBron?
He won't ever.
He's a mirror image of LeBron. Same size and everything. Look at him.
Dude, that layup, that drive to the basket, court
that
to
was
court.
kind of LeBron-esque.
There's
was.
no guard that can stop someone that's 6'10", 250 that can just run through you. You can't stop that. And he can play the 5. He can play any position on the court like LeBron. The only thing he's missing is a jumper.
How long is it going to take him to develop it, though?
That's up to him, bro. He clearly doesn't put in enough work. And,
They say
and
the
I
same
say that
thing
I say
about-
that because you in the gym. I believe he's in the gym. He puts in work.
Yeah.
But to develop a solid, dependable jumper, you got to be in there more than just in the gym. You got to be in your Kobe, Mamba mentality. When everyone else is putting up 500 shots,
LeBron would've
you
made
got to
that.
be putting up 1,500.
That was that.
If
was
Ben Simmons ever became like a 35% three-point shooter, he'd be unstoppable.
Absolutely.
He'd be absolutely unstoppable.
But they say the same thing
Same
about
thing with Giannis, too, as well.
Carl Anthony Towns. They say the same thing about him. If he develop a shot,
But he gained too much weight, though. He got too
you
heavy.
don't never hear from him no more.
Yeah, he got too heavy, and he whittled his game down to the post, and that was his problem.
Hold a second, Marcus. We talking hell nah. I just saw your comment. I want you to expound on that. Which part of hell nah? I'm curious.
Tell him
Is it a
call
Ben
in.
Simmons LeBron comparison?
Yes.
I want to know. Shout out to Marcus and the Man Cave, by the way. Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in.
Send your $5 cash up in and call in.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it, but the game was on the other day. I'm sorry, Marcus. But I'm gonna come back to you though, because Atlanta ain't gonna be here long. I don't think we playing on Monday.
Well, what's today? Friday.
Today's Friday,
Yeah.
Sunday,
Yeah,
Monday's
play
gonna be one of the days. Yeah.
Tuesday?
It's gotta be probably Sunday. Well, look,
think it's Sunday.
the schedule's already out. I can check that.
Check it out.
I think it's Sunday.
This man in B's out here with a partially torn meniscus in his knee.
But he holding up
And
now.
hitting his free throws.
Yeah, so he holding up, and then he tweaked it on game 1.
Yeah,
The best
yeah.
big man in basketball.
I thought he was gonna be done.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Well, Joker.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Joker.
No. And B is the best big man in basketball.
That's tough. I don't know about
And
that.
I'm not saying that's a slight to Joker because I love Joker's game.
That's tough.
But Embiid's the best two-way.
Yeah. I agree.
yeah.
But one thing Joker does well is that he's such a great passer, and he can bring the ball up the court.
And he can shoot.
That
Yeah.
same floater goes in all the time.
They may be 1A and 1B. I'm
Oh, okay. All right.
Embiid.
Thank you. That's all I'm looking for. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go.
Fuck was that?
Let's go. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
come
Joker.
on now.
I like Joker. That's not a slight at Joker at all.
There's
Like,
quite
you
a
gotta
few
perfect
things
it.
Joker
Yeah,
can
I know,
do a
it's-
little
it's
bit
the
better
same.
than Embiid.
Yeah, Joker. Yeah, I'm
Now,
not.
defensively,
again.
yeah, Embiid's got him.
Yeah.
Driving, Embiid's got him.
Oh, who's that? Someone
And that
took a
turnaround,
spill.
Embiid's turnaround
Yeah,
is
Colin.
sick,
Took a
bro.
spill.
Like,
Yeah, Embiid's bag in the paint is nasty.
Bro, that thing is unstoppable.
Yeah.
That floater.
To be 5'11".
The Trey Young?
Trey's floater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
5'11"
always
and
goes
3/4, throwing up floaters with Embiid behind him.
And did y'all know that Trey was a Gerber baby? Or was it Pampers or something like that?
Pampers.
Pampers.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just found that out like this week. He was like on the cover of one of their products.
What's
He was
your-
like either Gerber or Pampers or something like
So
that.
that Johnson
Find-
Johnson.
find out. I
fucking
gotta
kids
take
up.
a
That
look at
shit's
this.
crazy. Look it up, bro.
Who's
Same hair and everything.
Whose floater is better, Steph's or
Oh,
Trey's?
so I'm gonna get to that one right. We'll get to this comment real quick. Marcus says
I'm taking Steph too.
Marcus says Ben Simmons has been in the league too long, hasn't developed. He doesn't have the drive. If Embiid is healthy, I agree. So there it is.
Yeah, and
All
no
around.
different than what I said.
No, you said
Minus the jumper.
Trey or Steph? Floater.
Steph.
see.
Steph.
I say Steph.
You know,
Steph.
we want to pick
When
Trey
I'm-
Young.
I'm an Atlanta
Steph.
fan. I'm an
Whenever
Atlanta
the ball
fan.
goes out that man's hand, Steph. No, I'm taking Steph all day.
Come on, floaters behind the backboard, shit go in.
I mean, look, the dude's unreal. So
Trey.
Nah, don't try to change your.
I'm not changing. I'm sticking. I like Trey's floater because to me he gets to the basket a little bit better than Steph, and that's why I say his floater is better because he's a better driver to the basket.
I think
Now,
his,
wait.
his size helps him.
Is it because he doesn't get double teamed like Steph?
He don't because you still
No,
gotta play.
he doesn't get double teamed.
Yeah, I mean you gotta factor that.
When they were
Yeah,
double teaming
yeah.
Steph, I mean not Steph. When they were double teaming my boy in game 2, or not even game 2. Yeah, no, second half of game 1. They were pressing him like rec ball in like
Yeah,
eighth grade.
it
They was
definitely
aggressive.
prison
You got to play him. You got to play a 5'11" and a half dude that hard.
Yeah,
They respect.
amazing.
They respect him. So
Yo,
like,
he's the future of the NBA. Him and Book and Luca.
top 5 under 25.
Yeah,
I got something to say.
Go ahead, Dre.
Chase Young
Chase Young.
benched 425 pounds 15 times the other day, and it pissed me off.
Why? That's our boy from Ohio State.
No, it's not our boy. It's my boy from Ohio State.
What's the problem? That's our man's. Him, McLaurin. What's the
Jesus
problem?
Christ.
I was just sitting there looking at him like, this motherfucker is going to be going against us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nick,
See, I ain't really have to
Hey.
worry about that from Harrison.
Dang Dooley
With-
voice,
with-
get used
with-
to it.
With Steelers and all that, when he was doing all his little antics, I was like, all right, we ain't going to play them. But Chase,
Yeah, that dude's a freak.
15 times.
15
and he
times.
from here too. It's what him and Gigi was born in the same hospital.
Brawley.
Shout out to
Bro, that's
Gigi.
a,
Hey, shout out to Gigi.
yeah,
That's it.
you're a
I'm drawing the line
Dragon
at
Ball
that.
Z
Shout out.
character at that point.
Over 9,000. You're over 9,000.
Say getting ready for the cell game.
I don't get it. Hold on.
Bro, if I
So,
even think
since-
about benching 419,
Since we on the topic of benching though, who had the greatest benching in the NFL display? Come on now, the greatest display of benching.
How much weight? we
I know
talking
they'll
about?
know. I can't. If I tell you, then it's gonna make it easier.
How
for
much
you.
weight? 225,
I can't
300,
tell
500?
you, bro. I can't tell you. If I tell you, you're gonna know. Just.
I know Aaron Donald was he was knocking over 400 too as well.
I mean, you ain't even in that my stratosphere right now.
Oh yeah.
we got to tread carefully here.
The greatest benching was Alex Smith for the Redskins.
Damn.
We ain't talking about getting put on the bench.
Alex Smith, he didn't get benched for Washington. He didn't get benched.
Oh, yeah,
Come on.
He didn't.
So did we forget Larry Allen's 700-pound plus benching 5 times? Are we gonna forget that?
Larry Allen.
No, wait, it wasn't 5
Allen
times.
was the size of that couch, though.
It wasn't 5 times. It was twice. It was twice.
It was 2 times, yeah.
700-pound plus bench with no help, mind you, other than putting it back on the rack.
Yeah.
Boom.
We
Boom.
can't compare him to.
That's
we
the-
kind of
nah,
can.
I'm about to say,
We
come on
kinda
now.
can. But Jeremy Shockey did get 5 twice.
Jeremy Shockey was an animal.
I mean,
He was an animal. He was the Gronk before Gronk.
bro, Jeremy
He was
the
Shockey-
original
Jeremy
Gronk.
Jeremy
Swag.
Shockey was
Yeah.
different.
He
bro.
was he just didn't have
he
the
was
swag
different.
of Gronk, but Jeremy Shockey was different, bruh.
all the way.
He was ridiculous. With that mullet.
Oh,
he
this man
used to
Marcus
rock.
said Tebow.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's Marcus' boy right there.
Welcome
If y'all
back
ain't
to
know,
the NFL, Tim Tebow.
hey, if y'all ain't know,
Welcome back,
ain't know
Tebow.
anything about Marcus, he loves Tim Tebow. He loves
Marcus,
watching
you
his
got
game.
some obscure opinions every now and then.
I'm learning this.
Isn't
Hey.
the stat on how many times he draw a foul?
Yeah. The number of times he gets to the line.
Bro, it gotta
He's
be
great
like
at it. He's
10
great.
times a game,
He's-
bro.
yeah.
He a master at it.
Hey, who would you rather build a franchise around, a young Steph or a young Trey? That's what
Steph.
Marcus has.
Steph.
I say Trey.
I was about to say I gotta go with Trey on this one.
That is.
I'm going with the greatest
Wait.
shooter that the NBA's
I'm
ever
about to
seen.
say. So you say his floater is better. He's clearly a better shooter.
So I gotta do some research
So
because
what does Trey do that
Well,
you would pick him over Steph?
when Steph went
Build
to
around him.
when Steph went to the playoffs the first time,
don't have
what
to
was his
build
score?
around Steph.
Who was his score? Who was on the team?
Steph?
You don't need anyone.
Monte
but
Ellis?
Steph.
You don't need nobody
Who
but
the other
Steph.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he had Clay too as well, but I have to go back and look in the
What's
archives
that?
for this one. This
What
was
do
going
you
on
ask?
top of
What
the
you
head.
ask?
Like Steph's supporting cast first time he went to the playoffs versus Trey's supporting cast first time he went to the playoffs.
Well, he had Clay.
The Hawks sportcast is definitely better.
Huh? It is?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll say so.
Well, when it comes to like talent or age or what?
Talent.
All right. Because Steph went out the first. They made it through the first round first time he went, right?
I have to, like I said, I have to go back
Yeah,
and
so
look at this.
yeah, look at all that.
I got to take a look at
You
it.
don't have to
Yeah,
build
that's tough.
around
That's
Steph
tough.
though. You have
We
to
don't just build
around.
around though, but you know damn well I don't, Rick. Yeah. Sorry, Marcus, I did that to you. Nah, he can't stand Tebow.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like,
But hey, I tell you right now, Tebow catch a touchdown this year. You're the first person I'm calling. Hey, Marcus. Yeah, throw me on the man.
Is he
cave on
playing
my-
fullback or tight end?
H-back.
what?
he should have been a fullback.
He
to
should have been
begin,
the tight end.
or a tight end coming into the league.
H-back.
That I was about to say that's what they wanted him to be originally.
He's
a
gonna,
tight
he's
end.
gonna play multiple positions
He-
till they
y'all-
figure it out.
I mean, like, I remember watching him in Florida and just remember, like, there were times where the halfback would hand the ball to Tim Tebow
Oh, I hate
at the
it.
goal line.
I watched Tim Tebow.
Now, obviously, I'm joking. But I'm saying, though,
I remember that.
I
I was like,
I was about to say I'm not even going.
But what I'm saying is, like, bro, like,
Deal.
he had so
Let's do
many
it.
plays, like QB sneaks designed for him in the goal line area. Like, that was his thing. Like, he was a power runner in Florida. Goal line area, you couldn't stop him.
Quarterback power. He do that little fake.
Boom, and then
Yeah.
tuck it,
Yeah.
and bro, he was in there all the time. And I was like, this dude is I said, he's the size of a tight end, and he's a quarterback. I said, that's got to be a cheat code. Like, what NCAA cheat code did they put in to get this dude to play quarterback?
You
Because
know
it
what?
wasn't fair.
It makes me happy to know that Ohio State Buckeye quarterback is the only one that goes into the league to play a different position.
Which quarter? Oh, you talking? I mean, there's so many quarterbacks. You had
You're talking about
Braxton Miller,
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor
You know,
too as well.
You know Ted Ginn was actually a quarterback.
Not Ohio State. Was
he
he?
was.
What year?
He came into Ohio State as a quarterback.
And they made him athlete and put him at wide receiver,
Exactly.
which was great for his career.
Terrell Pryor, right? Like, he was
Yeah.
a wide receiver.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he was a wide receiver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And he switched to a quarterback.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Ohio State is a riot, bro.
What do you think about Justin Fields playing with Chicago Bears?
I don't care as long as he didn't go to y'all. Hey, Miko,
It almost
I
happened.
literally had to watch. Now, when I was watching Ohio, I've been an Ohio State fan since Mike Vrabel was an Ohio State Buckeye.
Damn.
Bruh, I literally used to watch Chase Young, Dwayne Haskins, and McLaurin. And I had to watch all three of them go to the Redskins. And I'm a Cowboy fan.
You should choose a different zip code then.
I keep telling them to come home, man. I don't know why it's so hard, dude. Just come home. You are root for the Nationals, the Capitals, the
It's
Wizards.
not easy to be a legend in 2 states, Manny.
I do it just fine.
I'm sorry, 3 states. 3 states.
Right.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's why I'm sitting on the gold couch, man.
He the mayor of the DMV.
I'm
Talking about I can't be a
I'm
legend
trying
in 3
to-
states.
The DM. Come on now.
You underground mayor of the DMV.
The DMV all touches.
That's
They all touch.
that's-
They all-
that's-
I think I hold my own at DMV. I think I fit in well. So I ain't saying I'm taking over, but I have a seat to take.
I mean, you got your goddamn flag behind you. So, I mean, yes. I would say you're doing pretty well, too.
It's
He
only
took
there
over this side of the shed. This side of the shed is
Ricky
his.
gave me a corner.
he owns.
He just got tired of decorating. Hey man, you can have this. Just
He had a little real estate up
make
here.
it nice,
Little
make it
Real
jurisdiction.
estate.
And to be fair, Manny definitely rocks more gold shit. Manny got the chain, the
I mean,
shirt,
you know.
the jacket,
Give my grandmama chain, man.
the
what I'm
couch.
saying? That's
Like,
why why he the only one that got the gold shirt.
Exactly. Gold on.
He ain't even noticed that.
That was your
maybe-
idea.
I
picked
know.
that up.
Because it's
I
you.
had to give it to you.
You own it, bro. You own it. That is all you.
See
You
what
on the
Marcus
gold couch.
We give you your props, bro.
I
You
appreciate it.
definitely got it.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I was taking.
goddamn Trinidad James.
No,
That's all right. I'm gonna get that.
we're going. Can't go backwards.
At the end of
Can't go
the end of the
backwards.
year, that red chick gonna be mine, and I'm gonna have Miko's picture hanging up over above it.
Damn, son.
You know, we can make that happen for a podcast.
Yes.
I mean,
It matches the chair.
Yep.
I know Miko. Like, why the fuck you keep on talking about this picture? That's like one of the dopest pictures I ever seen, bro. Like, you just don't understand.
That I greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
I was like, hold on. I was in the Zoom chat. I was like,
Hey, Marcus, we did talk about
bruh, I
Alabama
need
quarterbacks
that,
earlier.
bruh.
We
Like,
did.
you just don't understand.
Game managers.
Hey, man, let me ask you this. Since we at halftime on this game, what's up with your boy T.I.?
Hey.
What
what?
do you do now?
Oh,
Y'all seen that video?
He's retiring?
No. Whoa.
He is retiring. It's going to be his last studio album.
He got
Before
new
he go to
video
jail?
out.
But T.I.'s
Wait,
always
he's going to jail?
T.I.'s always the best when it's back, back
Did you
against
see his
the
new
wall.
video?
I did not.
So
We can play after the pod.
Yes.
can we do that?
We'll play after the pod, yeah.
Oh, after
Yeah,
after the
after.
pod.
So
B-side.
you watched the video, right?
No.
I put it in the chat.
You didn't see the video?
You're not doing your research.
Ooh, you got to see that.
Dominic Bruce, what's going on with y'all?
You got to see
So-
that.
For the people that didn't see it in this room, in the group chat, you're okay.
Petty
You're safe.
mode
You're safe.
activated.
You're safe.
Damn,
You're
son.
safe.
Petty mode activated.
So
Damn it.
T.I. made a whole song and music video discrediting all of the things that was alleged against him.
Oh. Oh, that's petty.
But that's a lot of confidence. And even then,
Oh, what's alleged against him?
Yeah.
with
Nico
him
doesn't
and
know.
Tiny, slipping and drugging and
slipping
and,
the slip them the Mickeys.
and them having their way with them. I'll go with my thoughts on that in a second, but he put that out there. So that's a lot of confidence to say, I'm gonna beat this.
I'm gonna take a smoke break and go watch
Yeah.
this.
I
need context.
Now-
like,
Not that we said about cigarettes a couple podcasts ago. You don't take no damn smoke break. Just cancel.
So Tip has
What was
always
that?
been
Rollback tape.
been very confident, like self-proclaimed, and I'm serious as a young, pompous, arrogant son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's something he would say too as well.
yes,
Yeah.
I would say
Perpendicular to what the people have said about him.
that's definitely a tip line. though. Perpendicular.
this is extreme confidence. You've done nothing wrong, or this is like a your last breath to fight for what you might lose in the future. And I think he's innocent. Now, the whole thing, like my whole theory of how this came about is fucked up. But in the culture, that shit was fun back then. People did that shit willingly.
What part of the culture?
Drugged? What?
Like
What year? Terminator
when did we
voice.
stop doing this? That shit still happen today.
I'm about to say, when did it stop?
Exactly.
When did what stop?
Like drug
Girls
infused parties.
Well, yeah.
Now, hold on. Before you say another word, let me reference the article. Let you gather your thoughts on that one before you say anything too wild.
right.
Not saying it can't be said, but I want to make sure that you present it correctly. All right, Vulture.com. T.I. references sexual assault accusers in new music video. On his new song, What It Come To. By the way, song's not bad.
Nah.
The song itself.
Yeah, song's
Song
not
is
bad.
dope.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a not T.I. versus T.I.P. era, but a little bit before that, as far as music goes.
Like golden era T.I.
No,
No, not really.
it's not trap music. It's not.
Nah.
It's not trap music.
It's
It's
more
like
like King.
no, it's not.
It's not even King. I think T.I. versus T.I.P. is about.
You know what? I would agree with you. I take that back. Yeah, T.I. versus T.I.P. era. I'll say it's probably about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
I see
fair.
that.
I mean, that's fair.
That's about what I give you.
What album was that? What's up? What's happening?
That's that one.
That's that one.
T.I.
Okay, there.
versus-
No, that's
No.
that's right after Paper Trail. I think
That's Paper Trail.
it's Paper Trail.
This is like a Paper Trail track then.
Paper Trail is better than T.I. versus T.I.P.
Paper Trail is better than T.I. versus T.I.P.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that.
It's a
Oh damn, we got a consensus.
I don't disagree with that.
Let's chop it up real quick.
All right, yeah. Not really. Damn. All right, I'm gonna just read this article word for word. Just throwing it out there. according to the Vulture.com. On his new song, What It's Come To, rapper T.I. says he's up against some lying-ass bitches. And an apparent reference against the multiple allegations of sexual assault and drugging leveled against him and his wife Tiny. Probably not the response I would have came out with if I'm against what he's going against, but this is what he said, his words. The couple, who have repeatedly denied the claims, are currently under a criminal investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department. The investigation was opened after an unnamed woman spoke virtually to the police in April 2021. This comes all after months of dozens of alleged victims across several states came forward with accusations accusations of sexual abuse, sexual assault, and drugging. Multiple of them called for a criminal investigation. T.I. and Tiny's attorney told Vulture earlier this week that the couple has not spoken to or been contacted by the Los Angeles or Las Vegas Police Department. They're also facing a defamation lawsuit from a woman who alleges that T.I. once held her at gunpoint.
Okay.
Bitches get held at gunpoint all the time.
Oh my God!
I just play.
Mika, you want some of this mic too as well? Come over here. I got a mic. I got a mic and camera for you. Come on, get a little closer.
All right. This is my thing.
No, get a little closer to the mic too as well.
All right.
Get on over here.
You can stand up and talk.
All right. Hold on. So here's my take. T.I., he's had all kinds of. He's been in all kinds of shit with the media for the past 20 years now. But honestly, if you are in the presence of a celebrity and whatnot, you gotta play your cards right. That's all I'm saying. If you get accused, then have the best lawyers. That's all I'm saying.
So,
I have no facts on my side. I'm not a detective.
That's what
yeah.
counts.
And that's my point.
The lawyers.
The lawyers.
Yeah, that's my. But that's
who could argue the best?
Yeah, but even then, that's my point. If someone comes to the police station virtually, in person, send a pigeon with a letter, like when they ask you all this, the first things was like, what's taking so long for you to come out for this? Why now? And even then, like, if worst case scenario, it happened in a way where things were voluntary, right? And then Ricky breaking shit. So like,
Don't mind me, just keep working.
So I want to say if things happened, they were voluntary. It's unfortunate, but it was voluntary.
But I mean, here's my thing. All right,
We're good.
if you are an individual that is coming into this whole lifestyle, being drugged is not cool. Like, I do not agree with it. Like, if you do not know that you are being drugged,
I think they knew.
That's not cool.
I think they knew. I think they took it.
And if
fucking
they knew, then you can't just come out and say, "Oh my God." No, you can't do that. But if they did not know, that's where the real argument is. Like, okay, did you know that you were being drugged with, particulates in your drink or whatever you were taking? How did it come out? That's the real thing.
Yeah, because even then, like, what was this? 2000. Well, no, not the incident itself.
That's karma.
But we're talking about like when the alleged happened, and back when there's groups that people make music now talking about biting down or taking this and taking that, and it's a banger in the club, it's a banger in the bars. Yeah. Like there's a group of people that like to do that. There's a group of people that go looking for these.
Now, does that make it? Oh, second now. What are you arguing for here?
I'm just saying, if it happened, worst case, it happened willingly, and I think
you think that he provided the.
He provided the means, possibly. I'm not saying.
I mean, if you at a party, I mean, the host usually either has a guy that comes in on its own with the stuff. I don't think he went and was like, "Hey man, I got this party going on tonight. Yeah, let me get a few beans for this." He didn't do that,
right?
But when you in the atmosphere of entertainers on that level, like stuff gonna show up. In
Stuff gonna show up. You think they said, "Give me some of that"?
Nah, it was more like, "Hey, y'all want to take some of these?" And it's not no pressure, because if there's pushback, well, you can go. There's somebody outside waiting to come in and be like, "Hey, where this at? Where that at?" I seen in my past people actually looking for drugs to do crazy stuff like that. They want to take. When I say they, I'm not even talking about the victim, the alleged victims, and the alleged accusers. Stuff. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about that. But the fact that he hasn't been charged, been talked to, they're probably doing a background investigation right now. But it's so much in the past. It's like I've actually seen people in the past who take some. I'm gonna hold this as a receipt, and then come back and try to burn somebody with it, and it'd be an illegitimate receipt. Like, you can't return a TV to Walmart with a receipt that with some potatoes. You can't do that, and that's what I think they're trying to do right now.
Biggest thing is, if there is an accuser out there, if there's a victim out there of sexual assault when it comes to drugs and stuff like that, always listen to them.
Yes, I'm saying that's
the biggest thing.
Yes, I think the case needs to be heard. I think the case that needs to be looked at, and then if it comes out something bad, come from it, I'll walk back on everything. I'm just going off of experience, not my personal experience. I don't do drugs, but clearly, I'm going off experience of what I've seen growing up and like the culture and everything like that. But I'm not gonna say that bitch a dog face lie. I'm not gonna do that. Right. But it looks sus.
Yeah.
And a lot of these cases are suspect. I mean, it's, you come across individuals who are trying to get it on a come up, and T.I. is a very wealthy individual, and certain people are trying to take advantage of it.
Yeah, so
absolutely true.
But I mean, the level of confidence to put out a diss track before you even get accused is.
I mean, that's something. That's what we're trying to get at here too as well.
Yeah, like
I was waiting on that to come out.
Two largest things that I look at is he's either A, he is completely innocent. And he's I'm trying to beat this shit to where my name is cleared and I'm not with this shit. B, he's like, okay, oh yeah, motherfuckers making claims against me. He's still innocent, but he's like, I'm gonna beat this shit. But, or C, he did that shit. And he's like, you know what? Like OJ, because we all know he did that shit. Like OJ, he's
that's
like,
a classic case of that nigga did it. Yeah.
I fucking go across this shit. I'm gonna say, look, like Nino Brown say, yo, I am a victim of this shit, and hey, Kareem Akbar did that shit.
If he gets accused, and like let's say he gets accused and found guilty, if that man do less than 5 years, he ain't retiring. You'll get another No Mercy style album. If he do some time, that boy gonna come out and act up on the mic.
Let me say this real quick before I pass it off to Dev. I want to get his thoughts on this one. One of the alleged victims said that I took the high road and tried to give mercy, but you repaid with mockery. Talking about T.I.'s video. She told him on Instagram, "Get out the booth and behind the cameras and see me in court."
So, really? So let's say it's like you at the house, like back in the day, like you at the house and you got 5 people outside the door, like, come on outside, we ain't gonna hurt you. We just won't talk.
I got some more background with what I just said too as well.
T.I.'s afraid of court.
Her lawyer,
Sabrina Peterson.
Her lawyer knows that this is a walk in the park, bro. She's probably paying him $200 an hour.
So the video. Yeah, so the video too as well. And Dev, I want to get your thoughts on this one. It's the last thing we'll say.
Come on, man.
According to the Vulture, once again, the music video that we're talking about, what it comes to, no, that's not what it's called. It's what it's come to. I'm sorry, I apologize. The video says here that the video's intro places a laugh track under the voice of Sabrina Peterson, which is the accuser who said that who had the IG post.
Her real voice is
and she's the one that she's the one that T.I. that she accused T.I. of holding her at gunpoint. The audio comes from a May 26th video in which Peterson offers to drop her defamation lawsuit, and the couple apologized within 7 days. "Tell the truth and apologize, I'm gone," she said, and she didn't want any payment. T.I. wrote an apology, quotations in the caption of a photo posted on May 31 of him laughing. A clip from Peterson's request for apology is also included in the video's outro, shortly before the parasite is flattened by a dumpster. I don't know if you saw the.
Dev hasn't seen the video. We can't give details.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was a little. Maybe. Yeah. Whatever. Dev, your thoughts on the?
Wait a minute.
Your thoughts on all this? You've been sitting here patiently waiting.
Woo! I don't know. It's crazy. This man. I'll preface my comments by saying, obviously, we're against sexual assault.
I mean,
Sexual harassment.
Of course.
Like, yo, you just got to make that very clear. Like,
And that goes for everybody in here.
yeah, like that goes for everyone. We don't agree with that shit. We postulate these positions just because it's only fair to do so, because we want all sides and all angles to kind of be appreciated. You feel me? It doesn't mean that we're like, yeah, T.I. didn't do that shit. That bitch, these bitches. No, we're not like that. I say all that because, man, this sounds eerily reminiscent of, another very prominent figure in the black community that a lot of people deemed guilty. The courts found guilty, and my man, Bill Cosby.
He was slipping those.
And I say that because the circumstances are so similar, right? So back in the 70s, they were partying. Bill was slipping Mickeys in these parties. People were like, hey, this is Bill Cosby. You want to party, you want to be in his presence. And, sometimes as far as what Eddie Griffin expressed in, in his interview with Vlad, he was like, yo, at that time, that was the thing to do. You snort a little coke, and then you take a downer to kind of level you off. Or you take a downer, snort a little coke to kind of level you off based on what you guys had going on. Basically, what he was saying was, in the environment that they were in, there was a lot of shit happening. And there's a lot of things that can be lost in translation in an environment like that, right? Because as Bill Cosby, or as in this case T.I., you can be having a hotel party, and let's say 8 girls walk in. 6 or 7 of those girls might be down for whatever. You slipping Mickeys, you doing this, you doing that, coke, blah, blah, boom. But, you know what I'm saying? Out of the 7...
You can't say down and slip in the same.
No. I'm not saying slip and meaning...
That's what I was like.
Yeah, not slip as in you sneaking. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you providing whatever the whatever's going on that evening. And if in that situation, one isn't necessarily... you know what I'm saying, with what's going on, it isn't of the environment, but she, throughout the festivities, she receives it, takes it, maybe someone slips her, I don't know. But if she ingests something that she wasn't necessarily okay with in that moment, that's where that the lost in translation could come in.
Yeah.
And so I'm not of the belief that all these girls were ignorant to the environment that they were in. I don't believe that. Mm-hmm. Because I don't necessarily believe that you go into a situation not knowing what's expected.
Now, hold a second. That's you talking.
Yeah, no.
I got one more theory off of
it's
that,
my
too.
overall belief of the environment, because when you're living a certain lifestyle,
Hawks down by 16.
whether it's men or whether it's men or women, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain lifestyle to be in those circles. There's certain expectations. It doesn't mean it's right. I'm not saying that at all. It doesn't mean that because you are a quote unquote groupie that you should expect to come to my hotel and you should expect to take drugs. No, I'm not saying that. But at the same time, if you're living, you're fully ingrained in a lifestyle of what they got going on over on that side, you're not ignorant to what it's like being an athlete. You can't say you want to be an athlete and hang out with nothing but athletes, but when you show up to their house, say, "Oh, yo, bro, yeah, we about to knock out a couple sets, this and that," and you should be like, "Nah, bro, I didn't come here for that, though." But you're like, no, you hang out with nothing. You hang out exclusively with athletes. And so their mindset is fitness. Their mindset is eating healthy. Their mindset is this. Their mindset is that. No, I'm saying just to be in a certain environment, because we all know the stigmas that comes with celebrity and hanging out with people. Yeah. And we know they rap about it. They sing about it. They talk about drugs. They talk about lean. They talk about all that stuff. On the outside looking in, I don't even have to be associated with them to know what it potentially means to be associated with them.
A lot of people.
But does it make it right, though?
No. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying on the outside looking in, that's what I want. If you're so enamored with that lifestyle, at some point you have to take a step and think about what comes with it, right or wrong.
Right, but
That's it. And that's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just saying that, like, the problem that I have is when it comes to situations like this, and I could be completely wrong, and I, again, walk my words back.
There's nothing to walk
But
back
if
from
you have, in this situation, because I don't know how many accused it is at this point.
enough.
It's hard for me to say that 100 girls were all in a situation where they felt compromised. Now, it's the volume at that point, because to me, it's like all of you all know. So you're telling me that every one of you all didn't know what was going on or didn't know the lifestyle that they were presenting to you.
And
that's it. It's like, if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, cool, but it's the same thing with Deshaun Watson. It was like, wait a minute.
How's that going?
Yeah, but
It's still going.
But clearly there hasn't been a whole lot going on because it's not been in the news. But it's like the volume
This
of
hasn't
it.
either, though.
It just seems weird at times. The volume.
Yeah, well,
That's where Bill Cosby failed, because 50 women came forward and accused him
I'm surprised
of sexual assault and drugging.
Yeah.
That's where he slipped up, and that's where I'm like,
that's a
yo, that
different
motherfucker need to be locked the fuck up.
But these women came from a different culture too, and like this is what I was gonna say about.
and that's hey, look, if different women from different backgrounds came forward and say, look,
I mean, a different time though. I'm just saying, like it's a.
You said then to now.
Yeah, so like, and that's a whole nother point. But to get to what you were saying,
over 30 years.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, but even then, I get
Shit, 40 now.
I get why women probably came out 30 years ago. Just we'll get you, not get you first. Like next, pause. But they come out there because back then, when that happens, back then women they had less of a voice then, in the 70s. Than they do now. So like, maybe sitting down thinking about how everything's came full circle. I'm like, that shit was fucked up. And they go back and say what they got to say, and yeah, things are working. Then that's how we got here with Bill Cosby. Mm-hmm. Now with this one, I had another theory.
This is still T.I., right?
Yeah, this is T.I. now. Right. So there's there's a lot of women that's coming out, which is starting to build volume, but there's a lot of women that get on the train like, oh, it's an open and shut case. I might get some bread just to help her. Then there's the other side where a group of girls go to this hotel, right? That one girl may not, and actually let me start with, when you come up in turmoil and stuff like that, which a lot of these young women do who find themselves susceptible, they don't have the guidance, and they hear the music.
Absolutely.
You just listen to the beats. You don't really pay attention to what's going on in the lyrics. You don't put 2 and 2 together. We all 30 something. Like, we've lived a little. I don't think anyone over 30.
Probably fairly young.
So now to say a party goes, and let's say 8 girls show up. All right, they all with their homegirls, right? It may be 1, 2 in the room, like that's not what I came here for. I'm just hanging with y'all.
Right.
And then, like, there have been occasions that, I believe, I'm not even going to say I've seen because I haven't, where the girls are slipping it in their own friend drink to have her calm down, to have a good time, and then
also true.
And then that's when things go wrong, and that's when it can be spun that way. It's so much out there, and I don't want to pass judgment on the woman or T.I. I mean, yeah, you want your hometown hero to be safe and clean, and all the things he's done to be, come out unscathed. If that's what happened, and you have that little bit of respect, like he's done all this stuff like that. But a lot of people have done some good things and fucked up, but you want them to be right. But if the case they're wrong, then like, dang, bro, like
I've seen that.
And the most important thing is, if T.I. is found wrong, we all as a community need to hold him accountable.
Absolutely.
Because
we did it with R. Kelly.
Exactly.
Oh, I gotta think about that.
Wait.
When we get done with this.
Even with all the facts that are put into this whole case, there are still people out there, and the majority of the individuals, in fact, are like, oh yeah, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's they trying to bring him down and shit. No, like, he fucked up.
No.
He fucked up, and that's where we are like, no, he seriously fucked up. We need to say, look, That's wrong as shit. He needs help.
Mm-hmm.
We need to come together and say, look, provide the man the help he needs to get better.
Who we talking about right now?
We're talking about T.I.
We're still talking about T.I.
I say both.
All right, when you done, I got a scenario.
But my deal is, it's
For
like,
you.
but my deal is, look, we need to stop being like, yo, free this dude. Like he's being, chastised and shit. If he fucked up, we need to be like, look, if all the evidence is there, hold him accountable.
Go.
We do not do enough of that.
But
we do not hold enough of our people
It's
accountable.
so subjective at this point.
All right, so this is what I got to say. You're a photographer, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, so this is the scenario, and I'm gonna leave it alone after this. But this is, I have a lawyer too, and he charges me $4.45 an hour.
Damn.
But this is the scenario, because I haven't been through what T.I.'s been through, but I've had to go through shit with him, my lawyer. So, and he would eat this case up. Just to put him out there, I'm not going to put his information out there, but he would eat this case up. So, scenario: you're a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
You have a photo shoot with who's hot right now? Let's just say Little Baby. Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Lil Baby, my bad. You had a photo shoot with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a 4-week tour, a month tour.
Okay.
A couple girls come up to you and say, I seen you in the club with Lil Baby taking pictures. Do you know him? Nah, I don't really know him like that, but, he seen my artwork. He seen what I do. He seen my photos. So he chose to choose me, as his photographer. If y'all want to come on a yacht or, y'all want to come to the hotel, I'll shoot a couple pictures with y'all. Fine. They come up there on a Thursday. They say, all right, where Lil Baby at? All right, he in the back. I'll take a couple pictures with you. And bam, Lil Baby smoking.
Mm-hmm.
They decide to smoke because it's Lil Baby. They want to smoke. They want to be in a picture with him. Bam. How long he going to be here? I told you 4 weeks. They come every day for 4 weeks. They smoking. They want to be in pictures with him. Blah, blah, blah. He go back to Atlanta. You come back here. That's it. It's no more free room and board. There's no more free food. There's no more free weed. None of that.
Mm.
They get mad. Like that 4 weeks, they had the time of their life. They getting pictures. They getting recognition with Lil Baby. They getting the best
Instagram blowing
best
up.
weed out there.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram blowing up. They continue to want that after you guys leave.
Uh-huh.
So what's to keep them from saying we were drugged?
Nothing.
Where exactly? No, that's the thing. Where's the evidence? Where's the proof?
There's
that,
literally none. It's all word of mouth.
But if they were smoking for years before that, there is no evidence because they can say that the weed that they smoked with you guys over that course of the 4 weeks was the drugging.
But here's the thing, like, how if this was something as serious to them as it is, and again, disclaimer, always put it to the beginning of this.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We always listen to victims. If
always.
If they are making accusations to that, we always listen to them. Period.
Yeah.
All right. However, this is why it's important if something were to happen to bring these accusations up immediately.
Yep.
Immediately. All right. I mean, I could understand that there is some embarrassment involved. That's very.
It takes a lot to come out. and
Exactly.
say,
That takes courage. That takes bravery. But, it's also important to bring these things up to the forefront to where, you still have, evidence in terms of, vaginal fluids and stuff like that. All that stuff that needs to be addressed if there was, stuff in your system that needs to be brought up in these cases. Yes. Mm-hmm. It needs to be brought up. But either way, in that scenario, look, if you felt that you were violated, like genuinely violated, you would be like, oh, I was seriously, violated against and I was seriously drugged. I'm going to the police. I'm going to the authorities. I need to make
Don't agree.
Toxicology.
Yeah.
But the
Don't agree.
investigation,
Like I said, like we
the
just
investigation is just so. I mean, because Rick has known me for how long now?
Shit.
Since
5-6 years?
yeah, Rick has never seen me smoke weed. Never. Like ever. And if I was to just go before a judge and say, "Oh yeah, such and such drugged me because, and I was smoking that whole week that they were in town," they can put that against whoever I'm accusing. I could smoke
who was all there?
years, but I never smoked in front of Rick. So it's just like, all right, well, I got him to attest for me.
Yeah.
I've never seen this dude smoke. He's been around my kids. He's been around my wife. He's been around my friends. I've never seen this dude smoke. But for a woman, and I'm just telling you because I've been in the system. You know what I'm saying? I see how lawyers go. I've seen how prosecutors go. And we always believe victims, but the investigation proves that if they have never been a victim in their life until this point, they're not a victim.
See, that's the problem.
That's
the problem
how
with
it's treated
cancel
in court.
culture
And even
too,
when you
man.
said it's a 2-part thing. When
Yeah.
you said that happens, but like we literally just said to come out to authorities immediately after something like that happens with the celebrity mind, and that shit's
Yeah.
hard as hell.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be that person that you gonna.
It's an uphill battle.
It's an uphill battle until you are proven that things happen. So and then on the other side, I wanted to get back to before I forgot. Excuse me. So we mentioned R. Kelly in jail right now. We mentioned the possibility of T.I. going to jail for everything that's going on. So and you say we canceled R. Kelly, right? So my question is, if R. Kelly comes out and he genuinely looks like he's a changed man, do you uncancel him?
No,
No.
Like,
because it's underage.
it's underage.
It's underage. He knew what the hell he was doing.
Once you do underage,
Yeah,
that's
but-
it.
All right.
bro.
I mean, yeah.
Well, what's
all right, so-
underage?
So wait,
though?
no, you got a point.
No,
there.
no.
16.
But
18.
no, because
Exactly.
and I postulated that question for a reason because there are plenty of states, including where this happened, where 16 isn't underage.
That was the manipulation to make that
No,
happen.
no, no,
No. Yep. You're on
and that's
something.
what I'm saying. Like we say underage because you think 16, obviously that's underage, but legally, as far as the United States judicial system goes,
Well, you have parents.
16
All right.
there
It's-
is consent.
all right, well,
and
it
so
was- it wasn't
my
in
problem,
any-
yeah,
It's
that-
fluid in certain
It
states.
wasn't in
that's-
any of the states he
All right,
did it
but
in. though.
we're getting away from my point. So we're not going to use R. Kelly. Let's say Bill Cosby had enough time to get back out. Would y'all uncancel Bill Cosby if he came back out a changed man?
I never canceled Bill Cosby.
I never canceled.
I'm
it.
sorry.
To be
I
honest.
did.
Because it was
I never
too.
canceled
it.
It was
So,
too. He had too much going on with purchasing. What was that? CBS.
All right.
He
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
he had too
purchased
much.
it, yes.
That was true too. Is what Bill Cosby drugged people without them knowing.
All right. So let's. All right. So can we?
There's too many accusations to where that's
the
not.
question.
No,
that's
I'm
too
trying.
many-
I'm trying to get to a theory of cancel culture. So you're making me go through these different examples. So let's say T.I. did it, and like these women are of age, and they knowingly got drugged, and he still went to jail for it because of God knows whatever, right?
Cool.
If he goes to jail, he does his time, he comes out, is he still canceled?
Bill Cosby can't be
is
canceled.
We're talking about
all-
T.I.
Oh,
We
T.I.
take-
no.
No,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
T.I.
No.
Will he be canceled still forever?
No.
You won't?
Not in my opinion.
He's not
Not
going
in
to
my
be
opinion.
canceled.
It's all on the individual. It's all based on
Is that- yeah.
evidence.
So
and
the
what-
the victims will definitely cancel him for life.
Well, let me ask you.
How,
The victims
the
would,
thing
yeah.
is, like, I'm trying to come full circle more to like how Peter never fucking forgave Mike Vick for what he did. So people, why go to jail, go through rehabilitation, and then come out and not get a second shot, a true second shot at life?
It didn't count for Mike Vick because
He did get a second chance.
he
came back to the
his
league.
victims couldn't speak
He
for
came back to the
themselves.
league.
But there's levels to this shit too.
His
as well.
pets
That-
can't
that-
speak for
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's admissible. I mean, that's
I just think, well, I really don't know. I got to go back. Before I uncancel R. Kelly, I need to go back and see everything and how that happened.
R. Kelly is canceled.
So, I mean,
I'm not an advocate
I haven't
for R.
stepped in,
Kelly.
I haven't stepped
It's
in the
just-
name of love since high school. So
That's
I
a
mean,
minefield.
Bill Cosby can't be canceled because
No.
he needed drugs for himself.
For what?
You're not
He's
supposed to share
old,
them.
bro. He can't.
back then when he was
Come on now.
back then.
That's what.
That's
we don't
in his
know about.
30s.
We don't know
He's
about
our
back
age
then.
back then.
But we don't know
Bill
about back
Cosby
then.
himself said he gave people drugs.
He did.
But
he
he gave.
said that's his words.
Some
he
people
was on drugs,
unknowingly.
Bro, literally, Dave Chappelle had a whole skit talking about fucking Rick James was in the club, Studio 54, and everyone that was in the club was high as a
But when they
fucking
hire
kite.
their own accord,
That's-
Who
Right,
knows?
right.
But that's
Exactly.
my
But they weren't
point
bringing
was
pizza.
my
It's
point was
always that.
here's the
Look.
thing. No. Why I say that? If at any point, and this is all speculative, right? If at any point,
was nice.
right, anyone would have came out after Dave Chappelle that skit because it blew the fuck up. Somebody could have came and said, "Yo, I was at that club with Rick James and Charlie Murphy. I was there, and I got high as shit, and I didn't want to be, but I was there. I remembered all that. All it would have taken, based on cancel culture, all it would have taken for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 women that was at Club 54 to say, yeah, I was there.
Wasn't
And
nobody
then we
bringing
would have been
big-ass
having
Polaroids to the
complete.
club.
We would have been
He's
having
right.
a completely.
He's not right.
We would have been
A
having a
skit is-
completely. No, what I'm saying
a
is
skit is hearsay.
no. It was based off of Charlie Murphy's reaccounting of what actually happened.
what he's saying is true.
And so at any point, based on his recollection, because after that, that whole show and that whole skit went viral. Millions upon millions was made. At any point, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 women could have said, I was there. And they could have proved it. They could have proved they was there at Studio 54.
But you got to look at the dynamic, bro. Like
No,
they
but
are
it's,
smart.
it's
Cocaine,
dangerous,
cocaine,
bro.
It's a hell of a drug.
What I'm saying, it's dangerous.
It's
but
super
but
dangerous.
cocaine is nothing when it's mixed.
What?
That's why they chose to say it, bro. They know this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You got to know it.
It's still
Dave
dangerous.
Chappelle knew it.
Well, Rick James knew it, and he
Once
just
it gets
provided the
wet,
story.
bro, it's no.
I mean, I'm
good.
not saying that he didn't do cocaine, but I mean,
It's dangerous,
James was
bro.
there to provide-
Once it
Cancel
get
culture.
wet, it's no good. They knew this before they made
but who
the
said
skit,
that
bro.
Rick James provided it?
It
And that-
doesn't
and that too.
matter.
He didn't force people to do it.
Who
unknowingly.
says that
Your
T.I.
opinion- no,
provided it?
We didn't say that either.
That's what I'm
Everything
saying.
today is alleged.
It's all-
It's alleged. It's alleged.
it's all theory.
That's all I'm
It's
saying.
all theory.
It's like you said, the sooner the better as far as reporting.
Yes.
But if you go a few years, and I get it, a lot of women get to a place where it's difficult to come out. Even just normal, everyday,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, Jane Does, and they're just home and something happens to them. It's hard for them to come out.
Right.
That and just being in, they talk about that in the Air Force all the time. Like the number of people that don't report is greater
course.
than the people that actually do report.
Facts.
So it's hard for women to come out. I'm not dismissing that. What I am saying though, it's like it's difficult all the way around because all it takes. I'm gonna postulate something different for y'all. What if any one of us ever came in close contact with a female celebrity, Beyonce, Rihanna, whomever, you pick anyone.
Okay.
For how long?
When I say close, I mean close, like maybe a few hours. We were in close contact, partying, having a good time, whatever. But I'm saying, like, if I'm here, Rihanna's there. Like, I can walk up to Rihanna and say, hey, what's up, Ree? And she might give me a hug, or we might take a picture,
I
whatever the
the story.
case is. What I'm saying that because, and it's not to discredit anyone, but if you're in that close contact with a celebrity, would it be as believable as men if we were to say that Rihanna, I was at a hotel party with Rihanna, and she drugged me, and I don't really recall what happened that night, but I know I woke up with my clothes off.
If it wasn't
Would they
professional
be giving
repercussions-
Rihanna the same heat? Do you think, like, truthfully speaking, do you really think they would be giving Rihanna or any other
Cardi B
celebrity?
said she drugged men.
She
and then
literally
robbed
said she did it and robbed them, and she did not get canceled. She won a fucking Grammy.
But it's no evidence, bruh, except for what
Her
she
evidence
says.
What she said. She said she did
That's
it.
not
At the end of the day,
evidence.
It's still hearsay.
That's not
It's all
Hearsay.
hearsay.
She said she did it.
Bruh,
But nobody came forward.
If hearsay was
No one
evidence,
came forward.
everybody who raps would be locked up.
So then hearsay, as far as T.I. goes, that's what that's what they're leaning on.
I think we're talking.
You see
way
the
too
that's
double
why
standard.
that's why he's not locked up right now.
That's the double standard is
It's just
scary
hearsay right now.
It's
Why
scary.
It's important to report as soon as
It's
possible.
scary. The double standard is scary because Cardi B literally says she's drugged and robbed people. And y'all know if we as men were to report that and saying like, yo, Cardi did this, Rihanna did that, Saweetie did this, people be looking at us like nigga, wait, you got drugged by Saweetie and you might have got fucked by her and you complaining? They would have looked at us like we were crazy.
Your dick
They
got
wouldn't.
hard?
They wouldn't have taken us serious.
But as men, we would look at each other like we crazy too. It's like, why you think you can take a stripper home and make something happen?
That's fair.
Like, why would you do that?
It's just weird.
Why
I'm
would
just
you take a
saying,
stripper home
like,
thinking
cancel culture has created an environment, bro, which it's extremely dangerous.
But they can say she's lying though.
But are we doing anything?
Well, I think
They cannot take her serious.
That's what, and I
They
think,
didn't take Rick Ross serious when he said put the drug all in her drink.
no, they did take him
That
serious.
track was banging all
Get
summer.
locked up.
But they canceled all of his endorsements, though.
Yeah,
Bruh, he's one of the richest motherfuckers out
But
here.
Reebok canceled his endorse. He had $100 million deal with
Niggas don't
Reebok.
wear
And
Reebok.
when
And
he-
Still did Coming to America
180
too
million
at
a
his
year off
house.
Bel Air.
What I'm saying is, bro, it happens. That's what I'm saying.
They still did
I mean,
Coming
They
to America
cancel
2 at his house.
Now it might not necessarily affect him his bottom line,
They canceled his Reebok contract.
but
You
it
got Reeboks?
happens.
They Shaq coming to America too
me
at
ask
his
you a
house. Like Miko just said.
You got
Yeah,
Reebok?
they did. You're gonna. It's just weird, man. Like the whole accusation thing, man. Especially when it's harder to prove. The earlier, the better. That's why
We get that.
It's
But it's hard to come out.
I'm saying that's why it's so important, and it might be hard, but that's why it's so important. Men and women, if you have been assaulted or you truly believe you've been assaulted in that fashion, that's why
In that
the
moment-
sooner the
I know.
better.
In
and
that
it's
moment,
hard.
in
We
that
get
moment,
it.
even though in that moment, that woman, I said with celebrities, it's even worse. In that moment, that woman may think that man cannot be touched.
It don't look. I'm not
And
saying it don't matter. but
We've seen people get taken down too
it's
as well.
So
Yeah, I'm talking about
much.
in that moment when it.
You are absolutely right though.
You
Manny saying is
gotta
correct.
do it. Because these people are predators. Like celebrity, we know we've heard it. There are predators in Hollywood. The sooner the better to make them pay,
over here.
to make them suffer.
But here,
Hold on a second. Get some audio.
Come on over here,
Get
Miko.
Here's the
over
most
here.
important thing.
Here,
It's
talk to this
always
mic, talk to
important
the
to
mic.
have safety nets, right? You ain't just gonna go to a party by yourself, right? You gonna have,
Have
you
your
gonna have your
friends.
goons with you, right?
Yeah, have your friends.
I be walking. I be
So
going solo.
that's why it's important to have people that you can rely on to be like, yo, this is gonna happen. If it's a potentiality that shit might happen, just I'm not gonna let y'all just I'm going upstairs with Rihanna tonight and shit like that. It's like, okay, if I have recollection of that,
If I'm
and be
single,
like,
I'm going.
Huh?
If I'm single, I'm going.
Okay. Yes.
If you're
I
single.
can't. But look, but in my case,
my whole point,
in my
bro.
case-
I don't need to be on this.
If I'm
That's
not,
my
I'm
whole
in
point.
my case,
I didn't say I take no drugs. Now I said I would go.
in my case, it's like
Bro,
somebody
my
would
whole
ask
point.
me, "Yo,
You would
why are
high-five
you
me
going?"
too.
If it was
Absolutely, I
me,
would.
if it was me, and somebody, if I was saying, "Yo, I'm going with Rihanna tonight," and say, "Yo, don't you got a girl?" Then I'd have
First
been
off,
like,
plausible
"Yo."
deniability. You don't say you're going nowhere. You just disappear.
And what the fuck is man?
But that's important to have a
He just
safety net with you,
contradicted
though,
himself,
to have
bro.
you like,
He
yo,
did.
Okay.
hey,
Yeah.
What I say?
If you, I ain't mean to cut you off, Miko,
you
but you literally just said not even 5 minutes ago that some female victims believe that they don't want to come out because the person may be untouchable.
I'm just saying.
But now we're talking about if you had one night with this person,
I don't need to get
that
drugs.
makes them untouchable, bro.
I'm saying, yeah.
But you don't know your drug.
These people, these girls got too T.I.
First
They
off-
got too tiny.
First off, there's precautions you take to make sure you don't get drugged. You watch your drink get poured. You hold your drink. No one, someone's gonna walk up to me and be like, "Hey man, take this shot." No,
Manny, what you saying right now is correct, but the shit still happens.
you know, I'm not. Did I ever say it doesn't?
No, but you're saying, but the way you're saying it,
I
Isn't
said,
it-
All I said was, if Rihanna wanted to take me upstairs, I will be a willing participant, and I don't need no drugs.
well, good job going back to the circle. This is what I want to ask though. This is what I want to ask though. Before
Smart
we get
man.
too far off,
As
this
much
is
as I love Rihanna, I wouldn't.
Ooh, that's tough.
all right. So we talking the B sides right there. We talking the B sides. That's what I want to
saying
ask.
there's a
I
chance.
would have
He's
wrapped
also
this
in a
conversation up
relationship.
because this game's already wrapped up at this point.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
yeah.
Unless Atlanta goes on a crazy streak here.
It's possible.
Philly did game one.
All they gotta do is flip their score around. They be tied.
Yeah,
Damn. Why he got it?
97-79
All they
right
gotta
now.
do
We're
is
looking
flip
at.
y'all series round. Y'all be in the playoffs.
So let me ask you this:
Damn, I wasn't
Damn.
Bro, it was just a true statement.
Why you gotta be like that?
It's a true
Why you gotta do
statement,
that?
bruh.
Why you gotta do that?
That's what I
necessary.
said. Is not a true statement.
Damn.
I mean, it's true. But you had to say it.
Who hurt Manny?
It not right.
I mean, I got a list, but we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Lessons in love.
All right, let me ask you this. Hey, there it is.
It's bigger than that.
You're T.I.'s lawyer.
Every
all right,
Tuesday.
you're T.I.'s lawyer right now. T.I. says, "Look, I'm coming out with this new track. I'm coming with this video too as well. This is the visuals for it. This is a track you're gonna hear it first. It's the what is to come joint. He says the visuals that come along with it too as well. Should I release it? Should I not release it? What do you tell T.I.?
Shut the fuck up.
As his lawyer,
No, I don't care.
As his lawyer, what do you say?
Shut
as
the
his
fuck up.
lawyer, I'm gonna say, is it enough for me to make some money, you to make some money, and for us to pay them off?
I'm
That's
gonna-
just as a lawyer,
There's
bro.
enough-
rule
if
number
there's
one
enough-
when going to trial for anything is to shut the fuck up. Is it not?
I'm telling you, bro. If that was the rule, he wouldn't have made the video.
So that means him and his lawyer are already on one accord, probably.
Oh, definitely.
But I mean, so there must be enough evidence to free. There has to be evidence on the other side.
Bro, they're getting the money to pay these women off.
He got the money to pay him off.
Yeah, I mean,
He's generating more revenue, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have to waste other revenue.
Exactly.
Are these all civil suits? By the
They're
way?
trying to get criminal.
yeah,
They say they're trying to
yeah,
get criminal.
They're trying to get
Okay.
criminal.
What's up, Mike?
as his lawyer,
I wouldn't want it.
with this being
You're a lawman. You went to school for law.
right, and that's why I'm saying, like, with them seeking like a criminal and with it being a criminal investigation, terrible move.
And I think I'm with Deb too as well. I
Terrible.
don't think it was a good move.
If this is civil, if this would remain as civil, absolutely
Deshaun Watson style.
great move, because you're generating more income by putting this out. People gonna boom, and like you said, you're generating income to pay them off. Cool. If that's your
stupid.
end goal. If your end goal is just to throw them some hush money and shut it all up, and eventually this will all disappear in 2 years, cool. But with it potentially being criminal, everything that you're putting out right now, as far as even this video goes, is all evidence. And a solid prosecutor going to take this arrogance and they're going to flip it in a way that make it seem as though you are willing to do something like this because of that arrogance.
And then in the video, he did things too as well. That was like.
It's
Yeah,
a
so, like,
terrible move.
We'll watch the video a little bit later. I want to spoil it for anybody
But
out
I
there.
ain't talking about the video. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, when people think of Tip, we think with the video in question, we still think more arrogance than innocence when we think of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to my boy Tip. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot in the air, and I can't go on either side.
Right.
But also, as a advocate of sexual assault and all this stuff, which I had my thought about that. If it actually happened, I'm not trying to get paid. I want justice. You know what I'm saying?
the women. Yeah.
Because even then, if you get justice, the money gonna come.
True. That could come in the settlement later on.
The money's gonna come.
Yeah.
But you can't be worried about money. I mean, I know a lot of people going down some hard times, but I got too much pride for that. If I was wrong, I want justice first.
That's how Kobe's accuser went about criminal case, and then after that they filed a civil.
So, I would advise. I can't. I'm not even gonna do that. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I can't speak on it. But as if I were a true sexually assaulted victim, I would want justice. I don't want your hustle money, because like if you're in your heyday still, it's gonna happen to others. And I don't want that to happen to others.
So you want this to be like a wake up call, like cut this shit out. Period.
Of course,
Like,
if it was your daughter, your niece, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want this individual locked up.
Yeah, I don't.
You're not trying to make money off of that and watch them do that to others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, I mean,
that's bullshit.
It'll come.
100%.
It'll come. You'll get justice. It'll come full circle, and you get taken care of.
I seen something today, real quick, and move on.
No, yeah, wrap it up from here.
Yeah, I seen something today. It was a young woman that was speaking on these guys, Abby and Preach. I don't know if y'all heard them on YouTube.
Nah, yeah, they're kind of like the Jesus and Meryl thing going on.
They're
Yeah.
funny. They're cool.
Yeah.
But they were speaking on a certain video that a young woman was speaking on, and her point was like, when it comes to like these really mucky situations, we have to be careful with like the cancel culture in general, because there's so many facts that just get diluted and lost in the process that it makes everything just way worse than what it should be or what it could be. And so we have to be careful, and we have to understand that we're all humans. Like, regardless of how well some are doing or how poor some may be doing, this is all our first and only shot at this. That's it. Mm-hmm. And so there's going to be a lot of mistakes made. Now, arrogance, and we take all into account, and people can learn from that type of situation, but we have to understand, like, we don't all know. We don't all got it. We're not all there. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to based on the systems that we have in place, we have to let them play out, and we have to trust in them that they're going to work out in the favor of those that deserve it, and they're going to prosecute, you know what I'm saying, those that have done wrong. Mm-hmm. And we have to leave it there, because we're human, and we tend to lean left, right, wrong. It's just kind of how it is. But those waters get mucky at times. So we always hope that the wrong will suffer and pay for, accordingly for wrong. And we hope that the right and the ones that were done an injustice receive their justice. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Regardless of all of our opinions and all the speculations, we want the individuals that was truly done wrong to receive their justice, and those that perpetrated the wrong to receive, their just punishment.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's all that matters.
Hope is a fickle thing.
Well, you know what? We'll see what happens. We'll continue to follow this. After we go to the pod, we'll watch the video together.
Yeah,
this game is pretty much over. I'm sorry. Sorry, Atlanta.
I
Apologize.
Rick, keep throwing that out there.
I don't know.
Dude.
My comebacks have been like harsh, and you keep coming for me. Pause.
You sound like Shannon Sharp now.
Skill.
Hey, did you hear what Shannon Sharp said earlier this week?
Shannon Sharp fucked up, bro.
What do you say?
Hey, first of all, shout to Pride.
I
Shout
heard
to
he said
June. It's
something
Pride
wild.
Month, Gemini season.
I heard he said
all
something
that.
wild.
Can I?
With Shannon,
I can't even play it.
we ain't gonna play the clip
can't.
because we may get cut off from there.
Yeah.
I heard he said something wild.
B-sides.
I don't
Okay,
even. I
can
can't
we-
even say
can we-
this is a family program.
Can we hold
Time
this?
to
Can we
time.
hold that
Alright,
for later on? Because I heard he
Yeah.
said something wild, but I didn't. I didn't hear it all. B-sides.
Bruh.
Can we agree on that?
We throw it on the B sides.
fucked
We throw it on the
up.
B sides. It's just too much for right now. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Things that I can curse on here a little bit. We can curse on here a little bit. We can talk about some things that are adult subjects like we just did.
Right.
But I can't say that it's too much without. I could put some context on it, but it needs to be his words with the context.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
for B-sides.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Uncle
I gotta
Shay. I
hear
ain't gonna
that.
do that to him, even though he may have did Julio a little bit dirty. Who knows?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah. So I don't know about that one.
Tough.
Yeah. Hey, Miko, that tequila was fantastic.
That's bucket.
Smooth
Oh, he missed
as a bitch.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, you said about 150 for the bottle.
It is, and then I go literally. Why is this doing this?
Oh, it's all good. Just turn your volume down.
I did, but no, like after Nick put me onto that shit, I was like, yo, I need to keep this in my collection at all times. This is like a hard work at Tuesday or Wednesday.
Hard work at Tuesday, Wednesday.
Just bring a whole case next Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
This
12
motherfucker
bottles.
said a
Fuck it.
case.
Hey, you know what's funny about
We can do it.
Hey,
$2,000 every 3 months.
they say that nothing says that you're black and you travel internationally than a bottle of
White Hennessy.
White Hennessy.
I seen that shit.
Anyway, yeah.
That was funny.
I seen that.
My thing is, like, every time I go home,
Where's home at? Where's home at? Home for the people.
the Virgin Islands, same time.
Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. That was me first.
Thomas.
That was me. That wasn't me first, but you know,
what?
that's what a famous rapper once said.
But it's crazy that the people who don't travel really think that shit is worth like $100.
It's not.
It's 40.
What's that? The White Hennessy?
It's like $46.
$40.
White Hennessy cheap.
Yeah, it's
No,
like yeah.
I
Yeah.
For me being a local down there, I get it for cheaper than what normally people go down there for.
Let's not stop the hustle for everybody else though.
That's
It's-
fine.
I mean, I keep
I'm
selling
not
it for
gonna-
115,
I'm not gonna-
They
120.
getting it off the
My
muscle.
own family tried to sell me about for 85.
Oh,
man.
damn.
Hey, you
For
travel.
one. For
And I
one.
travel. I'm like, yo,
For one.
for one. I'm like,
You
bro.
can get two of
I'm
them.
like, bro, nah, I'm straight on that, man. He said, you sure, man? I'm like, bro, I'm
I
straight
get
on that.
I get a laugh out of when people go down to the Caribbean and I'm like, oh yeah, look at this white bottle, this pure white bottle of Hennessy. I'm like,
Man, you know where I'm from. You know who I am.
Honestly, Henny White is the In-N-Out burger of Hennessy.
No, Hennessy is the In-N-Out Burger Hennessy.
really?
It can't be the In-N-Out
At
burger
least he didn't
itself.
say Whataburger.
Yeah, the basic Hennessy is the worst version.
Bro, the best Hennessy is James Hennessy. James Hennessy.
That sounds like some off-brand type.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
There's no off brand.
James Hennessy? Ooh, nah.
It's about
Never
one.
had
It's
that.
about $165 a bottle.
Oh, wait. There's
You
that.
like,
No,
you like
that's
trying
not
to
that
accept
X
it.
bottle. Is
Big
it?
dog gonna get it. Yeah.
Huh?
Is that X bottle? That like that.
That's the
X-
Paradiso, ain't it?
The X Hennessy, like a.
I never heard of
Nah, Paradise is all right.
We're gonna look it up for you.
Paradise is good.
Yeah.
Like, it's more than all right, but
Jesus. You know, see, that's what I don't fuck with Hennessy
James
like
Hennessy
that.
is
at all.
good.
You know the most
Paradise
exquisite
is
bottle
way
of
more
Hennessy I have ever had
Paradise is
was the
way more
bottle of
expensive.
VSOP
Oh,
that Ricky bought me
That's
one time.
that.
That VSOP?
I've never had anything other than regular Hennessy until you bought me that VSOP bottle.
It's the VSOP's right there.
I've never had that.
It's
Was
good,
my first
isn't it?
time. Yeah,
It's good.
And for me, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I could drink this shit versus regular Hennessy because that shit was fucking retarded.
Dude, as soon as you drink VSOP or even XO,
I need to tell 200.
hey, shout out to my man Nate, BNY Season 1.
That shit is good.
Bought me a bottle of XO for my birthday. I had one sip of it. Took the rest of the bottle for himself.
Who?
Nate.
Oh,
Yeah, took the rest of the bottle for himself.
damn, you got Hennessy XO?
No, Nate got. Remember you was there.
Did you just have a
Hennessy XO.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
he bought me Cavassier XO.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Justin too as well. I was at his house.
I still got the
Heard that
box.
recently?
I did.
Oh,
yeah, I just
yeah.
turned 33.
Him and Pat went and got
Oh
it.
yeah.
Him and Pat went got the bottle. I got a sip of it. They drink the rest themselves for
We
my
haven't
birthday.
called. We haven't called Ricky the birthday bitch yet today.
That joke passed. That was for you.
Oh wait, damn.
That's for
We
you.
missed it though.
First of all, niggas, we are not going to do this. I ain't been here for 2 weeks. We're not going to go back to that.
Because I was on the June 4th podcast. I wasn't there
Yeah,
for that
and I
one.
wasn't
Yeah.
here.
You were off doing enjoying yourself elsewhere.
Yeah,
He was doing Dave shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, where Dev at? Like, he don't really miss 100 episode of all the episodes he been here for.
I told y'all I would Skype in for that episode. I told y'all.
Skype in. What year is this? 2015?
We literally was doing that in the beginning of this year, nigga.
That was for COVID. That was for COVID purposes.
Yeah, I did that. I did
Don't
that to
fucking
him.
try to act like it wasn't even that last year we was doing this.
You was on Teams with us? You was on Zoom?
Then we Skype or Zoom. We Skyped or Zoom.
We Skype.
Yeah, we
was
was on Skype.
Skype.
We was on Skype. Yeah, we was on
Damn.
Skype. Yeah. We
Come
did Skype.
on. Damn. Don't try to play me.
I'm hurt.
Oh, and B.
Oh, he done?
Oh, he
Nah,
done. He
me
done.
good. Me good.
No, he done for the night.
He done for the night.
He done
Yeah.
for the night. Why is he even in the game still?
Why is he holding his hip?
I'm by 27.
First of all, it's Doc.
Question for you:
Don't come for Doc
27.
like that.
Is
Come-
Doc Rivers the most overrated coach in the NBA?
No.
27 points.
Overrated?
27?
Overrated.
That's what it says.
Do some math.
Never mind the 92.
Nah. Oh, that was a hard fall,
Never mind.
bro.
Yo, no. 17 points.
There you go.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Is Doc overrated?
No.
No.
Here it is.
Well, I said no.
He always begged to differ. That was a hard fall, bro.
But then I thought
Ooh,
about it.
That's his hip, though.
Dak has always had. I'm sorry, Dak.
Damn,
Damn.
fanboy.
Dak.
See?
Dak. I'm thinking about Dak.
Dak is the Doc of the NBA.
Dreams
Basketball,
of
man.
decade.
Basketball.
Doc has had historically good teams.
He has one ring.
He's had good. The Clippers, Lob City, good team.
They
Big
didn't win
Three
right now.
in Boston plus Rondo, amazing team.
Okay.
Clippers.
You said
I'm sorry, I say Clippers already. I'm sorry, but Philly right now with Embiid, Simmons,
This is a good
Tobias
team.
Harris.
This is a good
he's
team.
Always had. Now I won't
Is he a top 5 active coach?
active.
Active coach. Is he top 5?
As far as X's and O's go,
No. Just don't hear Devin.
How many
I
years
mean-
in the NBA did Doc play?
Doc played with Atlanta.
It just
He was there for
depends on
years
what
in the
your
NBA for
what
years.
your metrics are. Is he a top 5? Yeah, because his teams always make the playoffs. But to me, if you're gonna throw it out like that, Scott Brooks is a top 5 coach.
Oh, my
because I'm not saying that I like Scott Brooks. I'm not saying that I
Motherfucker
like
got
Scott
one
Brooks.
playoff win in 5 years.
But what I am saying is though, if you're gonna throw that out there, Scott Brooks has done by comparison more with less than Doc Rivers. Ricky, feel how you want to feel, but just think about it. Scott Brooks has done measure. Look what he did with the Wizards in April 16th, was it? They had a 1% chance to make the playoffs, a 1% chance, and they did. You can put that on Russ's shoulder. You can put it on Bill's, whomever. But the coach of it all was Scott Brooks. He's always done it with at least, at a minimum, 2 superstars. And then when KD left, he did it with just Russ before he came to the Wizards.
How many rings he got?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, what are the metrics for a top 5 coach? Because Doc
Right.
has always had a big 3. He's always had a big 3. But if you're going to put Doc up there, but then let's just say it's Scott Brooks, he did it with Russ alone in OKC when he averaged that first triple-double and the second season triple-double. He did it with just one superstar. So what are the metrics for a top 5? Because Doc has had a big 3. He's always had it. Even now, you might not consider Tobias Harris a big 3 component, but he is killing in these playoffs.
All 12 points.
So
Damn.
what are the metrics? Doc Rivers, I'm not going to say he's overrated, but I am going to say he's always had enough pieces to get him to that next level. That's all I'm saying. That's it. If you're going to put him in the top 5 of coaches nowadays, he's always had pieces there. Cool. I can't name too many people above him. I'll give you that. Ty Lue got a championship within the last 5 years. But would you consider Ty Lue a top 5 coach?
Absolutely not.
Okay. But he has a championship.
Because he was coach.
Oh, let's
Okay,
go
but
back
what
to Doc
about Brad
Rivers.
Stevens, though?
Let's get back to Doc Rivers real
What
quick.
about Brad Stevens? What has Brad Stevens done with the with the Celtics in the last 2 seasons? Before Kyrie left, he was killing it when he had Isaiah Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas was the MVP candidate. Brad Stevens was the coach of the year that year.
I feel your.
Okay.
I feel you. I feel
So
you. I feel
what
you.
are the metrics
I see-
for a
I
top
see-
5
I
quarterback?
see-
I say quarterback. Coach. What are the metrics?
He's out of his mind. He doesn't know he's talking about basketball or football.
But I'm on point, though.
I see your
You
argument.
named everybody that played in the NBA.
I see your argument about Scott Brooks, but
You see his
I don't
argument?
care about.
Wait,
I don't care about
hold up,
Scott
let me
Brooks.
finish.
I don't care. I just threw him out there because I was able to name certain
I need
points.
you to compare coaches in the same conference.
Coaches who never played basketball a day in their life are better.
Are better.
Jeff Van Gundy.
Eric Spoelstra, he got 2 rings.
That's tough.
Well, some of your best coaches had never actually played the game. They studied the
Yeah.
game from afar.
Some of the best analysts never played basketball a day in their life.
Well, people don't like Skip
Well,
Bayless.
some people are better at scouting players
Okay.
versus coaching
Yeah, y'all
versus
know
playing. Like
Throw that out there.
there's different components when it comes to the game itself. Like I would take Eric Spoelstra coaching over
Oh,
someone
no
like
doubt.
Shaq coaching.
No doubt.
Shaq
Yeah.
don't coach.
But
he's a great
that's
player,
not
though.
fair though.
But that's what I'm being like great player versus like a great coach. You just have a great scouts.
Yeah, but you got to put a coach that actually has some sort of experience. Shaq has no experience. Put in like a
Neither Steve Nash.
Experience with what?
coaching
Oh,
on NBA level.
But
On
neither
NBA
Steve
level.
Nash.
What that's what I'm saying.
Steve
though.
Nash-
Would you put Steve Nash over
Jason
Eric
Kidd
Spoelstra?
didn't either.
No, I
No,
wouldn't.
we wouldn't.
No, we
Okay,
wouldn't.
so,
That
yeah.
gets-
But no, I'm
they-
saying
they
what
get-
I'm saying is that you have different components of how the
Yes.
game works. So
Yeah.
you have guys that can
Yeah.
scout, you have guys that can coach, you have guys that can play,
Yeah.
They took Steve
and you have guys
Nash,
that can analyze, of
bec-
course.
Yeah, because Steve Nash has that gift of the court vision that he had when he was in
Yeah.
the league, and that gave him that. Yeah,
that
we
little
can
bit
try
of
him.
edge.
Point guards do make great coaches.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Doc Rivers.
Doc
Jason
Rivers. Jason Kidd. So wait, so do point guards typically make better coaches then?
Yeah, absolutely. Chris
Yes.
Paul would be a great coach.
Oh man, I mean that's all they're gonna be. That's all they're gonna get a ring.
I
at.
can't argue
Yeah.
that. I can't. I
He'll
mean,
get a ring at coaching.
Steve Kerr
before he-
was a point guard.
but Chris
Yeah.
Paul literally defined floor general,
Yeah, he did.
right or wrong. Like,
6'1", Wake Forest.
He's gonna get a ring for coaching before he gets
I
one
believe
for
so.
playing.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is unfortunate.
Whoa,
His best shot at
That's
the ring is
tough
this
to
year.
think about.
Is this year, I think.
Yep.
His best shot at the ring.
I don't think it's his best shot, but I think
but got him throw it out.
Lob City was his best shot.
I think this Phoenix team is better
Really?
than that Lob City team.
What?
There was too much turmoil going on within
Yeah.
that organization from the.
This
do
team
it
is
like
Still
this team is
showing this?
it's just better well built. That
Oh, he
Phoenix
fell
team.
again.
That's tough.
How you-
I don't know if I agree with that.
I like their
but all right.
wings. I like their bigs. I like their guards too as well.
just
Better
getting
than I
out.
did like them in
He need to
with the
get
Clippers.
out, bro.
That's tough.
They had better top level talent, but the Phoenix has a
Respect to
better
that, man.
roster.
Put Embiid out the game.
No, respect to that.
Please.
Respect to that, man. If we win the series because Embiid didn't make it through the series, it's an asterisk. I respect him.
You know you hold on to that asterisk because I would have took that asterisk if the Wizards would have won.
Ball don't lie. Where was she at?
But he was out game 5, and we got our asses whooped.
Game 4 he was out.
Another one? Damn,
Did he
bro.
play 5?
Yeah, he got himself.
Oh
hurt
yeah,
in
that's
game
like
They
four.
that.
replayed
One
this
game-
shit like
we gave- we won
15
game 4.
times.
I don't know. That's just
Where are we going next, Ricky?
Where we going next? We about to get out of here. Last final thoughts. We about to hit 2 hours.
All right.
What you mean? Miko just got here.
We about to watch this video. We gotta watch this video, and we'll
Blame it
go
on
ahead and
Miko.
analyze this thing.
Yeah.
We got
I
a
got
lawyer in the room. We got the ATL translator in the room. We got the underground mayor at DC.
I got called out.
We got
What night
photographers,
did I work? Was that last night?
podcasters.
The night before.
You work.
I didn't work last night.
Yeah, you did.
We can analyze this video all
last
sorts of
night?
ways.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, I got called out last night.
You get called out
Yeah, last night.
anywhere you went to, bathrooms outside.
So, I'm doing bouncing on the side now. You know what I'm saying? Just keep myself busy at night, so whatever.
Is this leading to a Dev versus DMV?
No.
It very well could be, honestly.
It could, but we already at 2 hours, so I'll save that for next week.
What about
Okay.
Dev versus the DMV mayor?
Oh, that's
You want to put the gloves on?
Oh, we gonna do that?
Shadow
We gonna do
Cinco?
that right now, because this motherfucker, man. This motherfucker, I got something for his ass, some fire. Check me out, coach.
Damn.
God
Fire.
damn.
You point to your vein? You know what
He
you're talking
know
about.
what I'm pointing at. He know what I'm pointing
He
at.
did mention Rick James tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you
Hey,
doing out
man,
here?
Okay.
y'all talk about
No.
hair run. I'm out, bro.
No, we're not talking about hair.
All I see is Dev doing one of these right here.
Fire.
Hey, that's boil, baby.
No, man, but so I'm at
snowfall ass down.
I met
Ray
the,
Charles with the goddamn rubbish train.
I'm at the door. I'm literally the only bouncer at this spot last night. The
Jaspers.
only one. No, not Jaspers. Why you throw Jaspers? I'm the only bouncer.
I got him.
Dudes come, they trying to come in, they're drunk as fuck, and I'm like, yo, bro, y'all can't come in. One of the dudes was a Georgetown law student, and y'all know, like, once I get done with my BA, that's where I'm applying, you know what I'm saying, Georgetown law. And he just so fucking happens to be a Georgetown law student. And so his man's is trash. I'm like, no, bro, like your man, he can't come in. He's like, no, he can come in, and I'm a law student. And he pulls out his Georgetown law student ID card.
Get that high school diploma out of here.
Bro, I looked at that shit and I was like, okay, that's cool, bro. I understand it. I said, but you know what? The interpretation of whatever law that you're trying to execute right now, that you're trying to speak to me as far as getting you and your drunk friend in here, you do understand that I understand that as well because I'm a law student. Friend. And he was like, you're not a fucking law student. You know, and I was like, I said, but I am.
He was some racist place.
Yeah, and they were Middle Eastern. You know, I'll say that. I don't know what specific country, but they were Middle Eastern.
So you pulled out your law student ID.
I didn't pull out my law student ID card because I didn't feel it was necessary, but I just thought it was like, he literally was like, no, fuck you. You're not a law student. I am because I go to Georgetown Law. And I was like, oh, my God, bro. Like, that's literally where I'm going to be going to Georgetown fucking law to get my law degree from. And I just thought it was fucking weird. I've learned through bouncing, bro, how obnoxious people really are. Like,
You never see it in line?
No. I realized how obnoxious I have been being a bouncer because everyone throws out the bartender they know, the bar manager they know, the other security guard, and I realized I did that. Oh, no, bro. I fucking know. I know. Go get John. John knows me, bro.
Bro, give me $50.
People are
right
obnoxious as fuck, and I never knew that on the other side. But being on that side of the door, I'm like, oh shit, that was asshole-ish of me back in the day. I was not cool.
Mr. Jackson.
You were younger though.
A lot younger. That's why I don't
About
like
6
cancel
months
culture.
ago, he told me.
That's why I don't like.
By the way.
Hey, look, that's why I'm against cancel culture because you learn, you grow. That's what I'm saying. What I did 10 years ago is not the same shit that I would do now.
Yeah, but you didn't drug the bouncer.
I also didn't drug the bouncer to get into the club.
He drugged himself with alcohol.
Who drugged the bouncers?
Man, get us out of here. Come on, let's bounce out.
No,
No pun intended.
And
No
look,
pun intended.
Yeah.
Another great day. You know, y'all know my outro. I haven't been here for the past 2 weeks, man.
We don't know anymore. You've been gone too long.
God damn it.
He
But
missed
you
8
know-
more than 92.
But look.
How can he miss the 100th
That's
episode?
what I'm saying, dude. The whole
Wow.
episode.
Are you serious? Come on, fellas. Don't do me like this, man. I really want. Y'all know I want. Y'all know I want
Episode
to be
200. He gonna be like,
You
you know
didn't
what?
want to be here because you left the day before.
Shit kind of cold that day.
And that's 100.
Wow.
He doesn't know what 100 is because he never was there.
He never saw that episode.
Yeah, he doesn't know what 100 is.
Nah.
What? I watched the fucking episode. What are you talking?
You
What?
got 99 problems, but the 100 episode.
People who
wasn't one.
watch an episode is usually not there.
Okay.
Did you
I
comment?
see what's going on right now.
So
I'm
not be
just
on
saying,
the 100 episode
I
is
see
be
what's-
present
I
with
see-
the Lord.
I
No,
see
we're not
I
buying
see
that.
what's happening
Do
right
you
now.
even know
That's
what
cool.
92 plus 8 is?
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
Hey,
I mean, not
it's over for
necessarily,
death.
You know?
Target neutralized.
Damn.
Wait a minute. You did not put on a new fucking.
Damn. Neutralized.
You did that shit just so I can fuck when I came back, didn't you?
Of course.
I fucking knew it. God damn it.
Dude, I got
I'm
a whole.
done.
I got a whole bunch. I don't play them all for you before
got some
I
new
for
shit?
my last one. Yeah, I got a bunch of new shit. I'll just play them all. When I'm playing real quick, I'll show you what I got.
I'm
Shout out
done.
to
I'm
Doc
out. I'm
Rivers.
out. I'm done. Manny, one of y'all motherfuckers got it. I ain't got shit else to say. Fuck y'all.
All right.
I'm just glad Miko showed up. That's it. That's all I got for tonight.
Hey, once again, Miko's in the comment section.
Shout out to Miko.
Slid through.
My bad.
First, are you the first or the? Maybe is he not the first that commented and it just showed up? He was in the comments and on the pod.
Trev.
In the same. Trev.
Trev, yeah, Trev was original.
Trev
I'm about to say, well, see,
Yes.
him and Trev, like, wasn't it the same night?
I never did. I don't
No,
think
no,
I-
man, we talked
man.
prior.
Yeah, like
Oh,
Trev was
I
commenting.
never comment and been in the pod at the same time.
I told Trev tonight. I talked to him earlier this week. I said, dude, come on Friday.
See, Manny was here for Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, what was that? Mondays? Tuesdays?
no, I wasn't.
He wasn't here for that.
He was here for Game of Thrones?
Nah, he wasn't here for that.
I know you were, but I got to say it on B-sides.
Okay.
How I know you were.
Okay.
We're going.
Oh,
Talk.
That's on me now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
all on you.
appreciate this. We did a lot of Atlanta shit this tonight because in light of the game. Appreciate you giving me a little roses. Unfortunately, the game didn't go the way we wanted it to. Shannon Sharp gonna have some explaining to do tomorrow, because that's tomorrow on Monday, because they was having it out about this game. Kind of feeling good. I'll be on the mic next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I'll be in Florida.
All right.
So
yeah, it must be nice.
yeah.
So
I'll be watching from afar. But that's my reason. That's me giving you an advanced information too as well.
I
We
appreciate
appreciate
I like the red
we
throne.
appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
We do. So, but
I feel like that was a shot just
And
there.
plus it's not the 100th show. You was there.
Yeah,
for
exactly. I was there for that one. So it'll be 103, 104 I missed.
Going to keep going on with this
Yeah.
right now. That's what you guys gonna do.
Jeezy,
I
this
need
103.
I need time to spin
let
up and
this shit
prepare.
go, bro.
Yeah.
My brain don't
God
move that
damn.
fast, so I got like 3 weeks notice. If I mess it up, it's on me.
That's a bad
So,
one.
but nah, I'm a Georgian and I live next to Bama, and I take offense.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you were done. I thought you had nothing to say.
You commented on me saying Alabama, and I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to them too.
You
commented on
I made a
it.
statement. It was a
Travel.
period.
Yeah,
in that.
well, you
Question.
were responding
How you
to
supposed
what
to
I
be talking
said.
when you shutting up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly.
So shut up. Stop
No.
talking about this 100 episode.
All right, but
Keep it
I
100.
ain't got much. We here. We popping. We do whatever.
Dev,
I'm done. I already said my piece.
you
It's
sure?
on nail.
You sure?
It's on nail.
Are you
Okay.
finished?
I
Are
said
you-
mine.
Are you finished? Or you
Oh,
done?
then we good.
Are we?
Nell, you good?
Yeah, I was just happy that Miko showed up.
All right, let me show you the
That's it.
The new.
Yeah,
And
let me
that's
show you the news
100.
I got.
Hey,
It's like the
I have a perfect
boxing bill.
I think of Wilder and Fury when I hear that.
Wilder Fury gonna be. Hey, we doing Wilder Fury
That's
here too as
3.
well.
Right? Is that
That's
3?
three.
That's 3. But Wilder Fury,
And that's
I need to be-
actually happening, right? That's,
yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
They already signed papers.
I got
But
my
for that
money
one
on
though,
Wilder.
we're watching that. We're watching that one.
All right.
We ain't gonna be live for that shit.
No. We did. That's gonna be a real watch party.
What is this one? I got a green button here. What is this one?
It's still there.
That's
Yeah,
not. Yeah.
we use that from time to time.
You still got the crickets.
Could have used that. Nah, the crickets. Yes, crickets are here, but I gotta put it back in. This is blue one.
Perfect. I like that.
Hey, you got.
That's a must.
You got
right there.
No, you got. On the B side, I'm gonna ask for us to help me program a actual thing in there. for next 2
Perfect.
weeks.
I program a thing.
A sound. I got a sound I want for the next 2 weeks. Chad, show me how to put it in there.
Look, I ain't one of your women, dude.
Pause, bro.
Damn.
Hey, all
Oh,
right.
he said one of.
One up.
He said one of. Not,
Right
not
on.
followed up by the
Of course,
an asshole, bro.
I am not Ti. I am not Ti.
Target neutralized.
you already heard that one
Yeah,
tonight.
I heard that one.
And I got this one right here too as well. When for the monologues out there.
One eternity later.
Hey, bro.
I cannot hear anything because y'all got the headphones on.
Yo, you got it.
Hey, I'll
Oh,
play it for you
damn.
after it's all over. That's my final thoughts for tonight. That's all I got.
Okay.
Clip that up. Post it to BNY Network.
Run
I
it,
got my Mayweather money back.
Get your Mayweather money back?
Yeah.
Well, Mayweather got his money too as well.
Well,
Yeah.
Amazon said you can get that. You get your shit back.
$12,000 for them premium seats.
Take $50 off.
To,
Get it back. Put it back.
to
in
watch
my
him
pocket.
knock out a dude and
12 stacks. He got his bread.
Paul Pierce was there.
Yeah.
Probably just strip club after.
Everybody was there.
Yeah.
Blueface
I'm in
and
Miami.
Akon was in the same fucking suite.
Blueface got some money.
Blueface is doing
pissed.
very well.
Moonwalking through the counter.
He was not happy about that.
No, he bet on Logan.
Well, yeah, but he also
Well, it was a
losed out.
draw though, so it was a draw. So I
There
mean,
was no winner. How can you bet?
Well, I mean, to the public, it wasn't a bet.
Yeah, all right.
It wasn't a,
behind
it
the
wasn't a
scenes, he
winner.
made he was all right. Hey, Dev, since you've been off the past few podcasts, when you going to get us out of here?
Hey, look, BNY is always grateful for the fans and everyone, all the viewers. Every week, we appreciate that. Just keep sticking with us as we continue to grow, continue to do the things that y'all expect and love of us. Always, 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 if y'all see us pop up, comment, like, subscribe on whatever social media platform you check us out on. I promise you, we are always watching inboxes, and we really do take your all's comments and suggestions to heart. Bring it into us, because we are men, women, and we are a media company of the people. Other than that, though, we'll see y'all next week. We appreciate, we love y'all, and we out.
Respect our conglomerate.